I
See, the
buried
usual
Paul.
gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Here, I'll do it.
I buried Paul.
Paul McCartney. Is Paul McCartney okay?
He's fine.
Oh, okay.
You know who else is fine?
Who?
Dylan, who said the fields in Bluffdale are not forever. They're very, because it's all houses. In Bluffdale,
Used to be all farmland.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be a
I could see.
prison.
it's all houses. Yeah.
All right,
So?
let me see here.
Yeah, that. It's just right there at the end. Very.
And it's not playing back.
I
Damn
wonder
it.
why it wasn't on that.
I don't know. This is from the system. So this is
So
from
maybe somebody
Oh,
cut
somebody
it out.
just faded it.
from the Bob station.
Yeah.
You know, they felt like you didn't need to hear that.
Do
but
you have it on your
I'm trying to find it here.
Strawberry Fields? John Lennon, the Beatles.
Yeah.
but it's a John Lennon recording or John Lennon composition. And Strawberry Fields was a children's an orphanage, and when he was a little kid, he used to play in the garden that the orphanage had. They had a lovely grounds, and he would play in the orphanage. And it's kind of a companion song. Then Paul McCartney wrote Penny Lane, and they're kind of companion songs, both singing about what they remember from their childhood and growing up and all of that.
But the reason I played that one,
Yeah.
and again, I can't get this to play back for some reason, is because at the end of the song it says, well, there's a debate. Mm-hmm. Everyone else heard I Buried Paul,
Yeah.
but Lennon swears that it's cranberry sauce,
Cranberry sauce.
is what he's saying.
Why would he?
I thought it
But
could
on
also.
this day in 1969, Paul McCartney had to come out and say, "I'm not dead."
Yeah.
Because of
Paul's
all the
not
rumors.
dead.
I have in my desk a script, and I'd forgotten I had it, and I just saw it the other day, and I think it was Gary Waldron or somebody at KCPX wrote this entire script about. It was like a documentary, radio documentary, providing all kinds of evidence why Paul is dead. All the things,
Evidence.
yeah, all the things in the songs that point to it. It's quite fascinating to read through it, and it's actually really well done. I'll bet there are recordings of it available somewhere. But it's something they prepare, and it probably was a half an hour or something like that. And did you find it?
I'm getting there. Yeah.
But I always kind of thought it said before. So Lennon says
Cranberry sauce.
cranberry sauce. He also said other times it said "Calm down, Ringo."
That doesn't sound anything like Calm
No.
Down, Ringo.
And I thought when I first heard it, he said, "I'm very slow."
He's in multiple places. He's quoted as saying, "I said cranberry sauce, and no, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. He was
It's
just
just
Being
trippy, man.
it's a random, nonsensical utterance."
being psychedelic, baby.
man.
Really really nicely put together. I mean, there's all kinds of overdubs and backward, reverse tapes, and that one of that main instrument in there is the mellotron, which I think Paul played.
Boy, I just can't get this to play back.
Well,
Damn.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Try
Well,
to say cranberry sauce, Bill. Then
okay. Well, if you want, can you play the? We can't play the end of the
No.
one that's in the system.
No,
can we?
not in the system, no.
So I'll just.
Cranberry sauce.
there you go.
Maybe we should play a little bit of Penny Lane as the companion to.
I can't get anything to play back right now.
Huh. Well, okay. Good night, folks.
I'm having all kinds of issues over here.
So Penny Lane was a street that
was a lane, Gina.
was a
It was a lane, not a big street, just a little lane.
that was by John Lennon when he was a child.
No, Paul McCartney.
McCartney.
Paul McCartney. Paul wrote Penny Lane.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Strawberry fields forever.
I'm here.
Now, is it gonna say it, or am I gonna have to do it?
It'll say it.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, cranberry.
Doesn't sound like
sauce.
Paul's dead.
No,
I
yeah.
buried Paul.
I buried Paul. It does sound kind of. You could take that from it.
Yeah.
I buried.
Excuse me
Paul.
while I kiss this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And further evidence, the cover of the album, and they're walking across.
No, this is from Magical Mystery Tour.
Right, but I'm just other things that pointed to the fact that Paul was actually dead. It's Abbey Road.
Abbey Road.
And they're walking across Abbey Road, all four of the Beatles, and Paul McCartney is not wearing shoes. He's barefoot.
And that's part of the clue. Yeah.
And then, then there's a tax man, and you
Yeah.
put pennies on my eyes. And
Yeah.
Okay.
He's fine.
He's clearly dead.
Yeah. He's just fine.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Well, there's that. And now we'll move on to other things. And now for this. We will take a break here, and then we'll come back, and you can check in with us. 877-602-9696. I wonder how many people listening right now remember that whole thing, that Paul is dead. And it was quite an uproar about it.
Oh, it was huge.
And there were people who were very concerned about it. 877-602-9696. It was even bigger than when John Lennon said, we're more popular than Jesus. That caused a big stir as well.
Yeah.
877-602-9696. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. You can also text us if you'd like to do that. It's 33986.
And now,
All right. Let's see. Trilogy Vet Clinic. All right. 9872 South 700 East in Sandy. We have Dr. Josh Davis on the show every other week. He takes your questions about your puppies and kitties. Yeah, this is his place. Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center at 9872 South 700 East in Sandy. You can go to trilogyvetsandy.com and take a look around. But while you're there, mention Radio from Hell. Save $50 on your pet's teeth cleaning. Yeah, you can do that. Book your appointment at trilogyvetsandy.com. Privately owned and operated by Dr. Josh Davis. Puts pets and their people at the heart of everything that they do, offering a more personalized experience that is hard to find in those corporate-owned hospitals. You're seeing it all over the place, not just with animal hospitals, but with people hospitals. These big corporate-owned places that you're just not getting the good hands, trust that you have. So whether your pet needs routine checkup or urgent care, we trust Dr. Josh Davis. 9872 South 700 East in Sandy or trilogyvetsandy.com.
Hey, this is Travis.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of two such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! We join our elders as they arrive on Vulcan. They hope to find a cure for Lehi, who is suffering from Ponfar. Ah, Vulcan, world of logic, place of pointy-eared people. Here I will seek out my mate and find man who killed parents. Settle down and raise pointy-eared offspring.
Knock it off, Lehi. You aren't a Vulcan. I was hoping you only had the 24-hour type of Ponfar. Dang it. Oh, here comes somebody. Excuse me, sir?
Greetings. You are new to Vulcan?
Hi, I'm Elder Spock, and this is Elder Jensen.
Hi.
We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
Spock? He is a legend on Vulcan. You mock us by using his name.
Oh, we mean no disrespect. Lehi here is Spock. I mean, they mind-melded and something went wrong. Elder Spock here is suffering from Ponfar.
Ponfar? This is almost illogical. We must meet with T'Pau. She will know how to proceed.
This is Spock? He does not look like Spock. Fascinating. So the great son of Vulcan has sent you as his replacement? Joining will go on as scheduled.
Joining? What joining?
My parents chose my mate when I was 7. We were telepathically linked. and now is the time for us to be wed.
Spock was joined with this woman. You haven't even gone to Snellgroves with her. You can't marry her. Talk about breaking the rules.
We are all gathered. We shall proceed. We are here to complete the joining of Spook and T'Pring. Unless there is anyone here who objects, the ceremony will commence.
Excuse me, T'Pau, ma'am, I have a problem with this.
Only Vulcans are allowed to protest. One more word out of you and I will have you removed from this holy place. Now, shall we begin?
I protest.
T'Pring, no. Why?
I have chosen another to be my mate. I choose Elder Jinsen.
But I was to be the one you chose.
A challenge has been made. T'Pring has chosen her companion and is her right. Let the combat to the death begin.
Combat? To the death? Oh, come on, Lehigh Spock. You know I can take you in a fair fight. Be logical. Give up now before I have to hurt you. Hey, you cut my Mr. Max suit. Why, they ought to teach this at the MTC.
Oh. We have our victor. Elder Spook shall wed T'Pring.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I don't think I can go through with this. You see, I just killed my companion, and we're way out of our sector. My zone leader won't be happy at all. I really should be going.
And I will be free to take Ston as my husband.
Is this the end of Butch? Will Zone Leader Hansen really be upset at Lehigh for killing his companion? Will Spock show any emotion when he finds out that his fiancée has married another? Tune into our next episode to hear Butch say...
Hey, man, be careful. Do you have to drag my body all over every rock?
Butch, you're alive!
Shh, keep it down. I faked my death so I wouldn't have to kill you. I'm glad to see you're back to being your old self.
I didn't kill you. I didn't. I don't remember much of anything about the past week,
Look,
though.
just drag me back to my hyperbike and I'll tell you all about it.
Well, we left the quadrant. What's Zone Leader Hansen gonna say?
Well, maybe we just won't tell him.
Well, that would be the logical thing to do.
Huh?
On the next finger-crossing episode of Space Elder!
Let's get this over.
Let's. Yes, let's. We will start the show officially, and then we'll go to check-ins. If you're there, if you want to do it. I don't see anybody on the phone yet, but
nope.
There's still time. 877-602-9696 is the number. You can also text us 33986. The moon is 54.7% of full. A waxing gibbous moon. The moon will rise today at 1:14 p.m., today being Friday. It's the 24th day of April in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's National Arbor Day.
Oh.
I'm sure everybody's going to some Arbor Day celebration or another today, right?
I should be. I'm a tree farmer.
Yeah. I used to do Arbor Day celebration all the time, several years in a row. And I lived in Ogden, and I was just starting out in radio up there, and I became involved with the Ogden Nature Center, and they did a little planting ceremony every Arbor Day. It was quite nice. National Hairball Awareness Day.
Well,
since the evolution of the very first cats over 6 million years ago, our feline friends have been coughing up hairballs. Other animals do it too, as a matter of fact, but mostly it's cats. It's Pigs in a Blanket Day. Wouldn't you? I just love some pigs in blankets right now.
Mhm.
You know, with a little honey mustard dip.
Sure.
That would be good.
Sure.
And Barbara Streisand was born on this day.
Oh, we
April
could
24th,
open with Babs?
1942 she was born.
It's Barbara Streisand trivia for BG
Excellent.
today.
And Barbara Streisand also figures in. Frank has given me his list of dead celebrities or live celebrities, and Barbara figures into that. This is nothing to get hung about. This is Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. Kerry Jackson right there, putting on his work hat for the day. I'm Bill Allred. Good morning. That's Gina Barberi over there. Katie for short is our excellent producer behind me in the booth. And who's helping out? Is that Lakai?
Yes.
Yes. Good morning, Lakai. And good morning to Vax the dog, snoozing carefully, blissfully, unaware of all the things that are horrible in the world right now.
Oh, to be a dog.
Indeed.
The dog trots freely in the streets. All right. So that's the first line of a poem I know.
All right.
Let's go to check-ins.
Yeah. 877-602-9696 if you want to call. Text 33986. Medic Jack checking in from Eagle Mountain, Utah's Florida. Crazy Cat Lady, beautiful way to start the morning. Thanks. Retired Johnny checking in. Bill from Taylorsville, that's it. I'm buying strawberries on the way to work.
That's it.
Good idea.
John the Liberal in a literal coal mine checking in. Let's see. Dirty Cliff, what a miserable, boring song. I can't stand the Beatles. Fight me.
Wow.
Wow, Dirty Cliff.
Them's fighting words.
Okay. You know, you can just turn off the radio for a minute. Zane in Dallas checking in. I'm mad/sad. It's on your website. We won't be there for it. Grr. Wonder if he's talking about our 40th anniversary thing, which we're going to talk about here in a moment. Mixer driver Shane checking in from Orem. It's Fish for Garbage Cleanup Weekend. That's right. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Is it too early for an adult beverage? Well,
No.
Blake,
It's never too early.
I mean, Jimmy will be here at about 7:45.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an hour too early.
No, it's not.
No?
This was someone's thesis paper as well. The walrus is a symbol of death in some countries.
Oh yeah, there's a line in one of the songs, and the walrus was Paul.
Yeah.
Whichever, I forget. It's hard. I don't know. I don't remember what song.
I can hear it, but I can't remember the title.
No.
Let's see. Lance of Vineyard checking in. Thank God my mother introduced me to the Beatles. They continue to make me smile inside. Not just a great song, but FYI, Strawberry Fields is a fantastic cannabis strain as well.
You're not going to be any friends with Dirty Cliff, that's for sure.
Apparently. Paul is barefoot in the picture in Abbey Road. You don't need shoes when you're dead.
Strawberry Fields, of course, after John Lennon was shot in New York, they renamed a part of Central Park.
Yes.
Strawberry Fields, and it's still called that today.
Richard, who's not a dick, checking in, saw Paul McCartney 30-plus years ago in Vegas. He did a tribute to John Lennon. Paul is also carrying a coffin nail cigarette.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
There's definitely an S sound at the end of sauce. So, yeah. Happy Friday, Sleepless and Sandy. Johnny B checking in, listening while looking forward to the lumbar puncture.
I feel like you just had one of those, Johnny B.
He's getting one in a couple of hours. Not as fun as cranberry sauce.
No.
Let's see. The 801 Heavy Metal Jesus sending magic vibes from the Western Valley. Dave of Westbrook checking in. Bus driver Troy. G-Money here. I remember when he was killed. Checking in from West Jordan. Have a great weekend. Batchman Justin. Eric in Purgatory. What pairs well with head cheese? Well,
Nothing.
You'll have to ask Jimmy when he comes
Nothing.
in. Kira and Andy checking in. Jamaica John. Meshach of Erda. Calvin in Baltimore here. George Martin is the fifth Beatle. A. Arlo Gumby rolling out for the Magical Mystery Tour, but I don't care for strawberries.
How do you not care for strawberries?
Ron the Carpenter, Lady Raccoon.
How do you not care for cheese?
You shut up.
Mike in Nashville.
Well, you told me.
Tristan from the Most West of Jordans. Mikel of Reno. Mother of Heathens checking in from Bountiful. Tim the Tree Guy, Chef Roy. Luis from Harrisburg, PA, Woodworker Willie. Civilian Sheriff Employee Steph. Everyone checking in. Looks like everyone's here, so let's begin. Traffic.
Everyone checking in, including Right Wing Wade. Good morning, Wade. I concur with your report that says everything's moving smoothly. I don't have anything showing up on the UDOT cameras. Oh, that will change at some point, and when it does, let us know what you're seeing. 33986.
All right. Glass Onion is the song with the Walrus's Fall line. All right. We will take a short break, play a song for you as well. And then we will have Big Boy News and Opinioendo and Frank Christ Presents, the Dead Celebrity Game. Sean Means reviewing movies coming up at 7 o'clock as well. Stand by for all of that. Cafe Molise.
Now, Cafe Molise been a part of Salt Lake dining scene since 1993. And they also have the BTG Wine Bar. That opened in 2013. Cafe Molise is a restaurant. All ages are welcome. You got to be 21, of course, to go to the wine bar. Now this is a beautiful place.
Oh yeah,
it's the old.
Gorgeous.
It's the old. It was built as the Eagles Lodge here in downtown Salt Lake, and then it became the Bay nightclub that many of you remember from years past. And now it's Cafe Molise and the wine bar, and it's just fabulously.
Yeah, the way they have restored, because they really have restored it.
Yeah.
I love it when old buildings like this are given this kind of love, and these people love this building.
It's really cool too. They have a bar in there, and it's the old bar from the Dead Goat Saloon.
Yeah.
They rescued it and put it in at Cafe Molise. Now we're talking about Cafe Molise because you should just go there, but also don't miss Radio from Hell's 40th anniversary party at Cafe Molise, Saturday, June 6th. Tickets are available right now at x96.com. It's a big party we're having. So go to x96.com and get your tickets now before they sell out.
It's going to be sometimes we do these things and they're just like small bites. And no, this is like a full dinner, hors d'oeuvres, dessert,
and
main course.
Yeah, it's a sit-down dinner, baby. So, and in the meantime, just check out Cafe Molise and the BTG Wine Bar, 404 Southwest Temple.
Don't miss.
So, I was gone last week. I'm not on the show, so nobody would really know. But
you're on in the evenings. Plug your show in the evenings.
Yes. I am on in the evenings, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Thank you, Gina.
Sure.
I took a little trip out to Europe. Let me take a step back. I hijacked my wife's trip. Okay, my wife and her friend year and a half ago, when they went on sale, did the overnight excursion of trying to get Taylor Swift tickets for the European tour.
A difficult thing to do.
Difficult thing to do in general. Obviously, the idea was floated to go to any of the shows here, but they were like, let's make a trip out of it, have some fun. They ended up getting tickets to the first night of the 3 nights in Vienna, which is in Austria, for those who don't know. And throughout that, they said, well, let's build out a week. And then they brought in some more friends who did not get tickets to the show to go like hang out in Croatia afterwards, where they're at right now. And then I stepped in beyond that and said, hey, I got time between school. I would like to take time with just you and my wife to see what else is around there. Yeah. And economically, we saw Munich was near Vienna. And we were like, well, Munich seems like a cool city to go check out with beers and brats and whatnot. So me and her went out early. But essentially, again, the crux of it was the whole trip was based around going to this Taylor Swift show.
And you are not the only people that do that. This whole Taylor Swift tour has caused tourism, like for people doing exactly what your wife and her friends were doing.
So we did.
Yeah, what are we calling it? Gig tourism or something like that?
Yeah. We did. It'd be a whole different conversation, all the other stuff that we were doing, but we meet up with the friends that were going to the Taylor Swift show. I should say the friend. It was Anna, my wife, and her friend. Me and the other friend that was tagging along were just planning on doing something else.
Hanging out while they're going to the
concert. Like, let's
concert.
go get drinks
Yeah.
and go to the aquarium. That friend is super into animals, so that seemed like a no-brainer. The night before the show, news breaks out. Taylor Swift canceled due to potentially an
Thanks,
ISIS
terrorism.
attack, right? We are getting ready for bed when we hit the news, when we hear the news the night before. My wife is distraught. but
That's bad news when you're home.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
a
yeah.
concert you're
Yeah.
excited about is canceled. I can't imagine what it would be like to travel halfway across the world to go to a concert to find out it's canceled.
we were coming back from like the bar that night, and my wife went over to the friend's hotel room to drink some wine that they bought in a vending machine in the hotel.
Nice.
And that's where the news broke. And then she came back, wine lips, saying like it's canceled, and it was sad. She's distraught, but yada yada yada. And we're like, I guess we'll figure out something better than a terrorist attack, I suppose. The day of the show, we go to museums, we're hanging out, and the whole city's just in mourning because
everyone is there for the same thing.
the city's full of Americans that
Yeah.
showed up for this thing, and they're all wearing their Taylor Swift shirts. Okay, I'm at a museum, and it's a gal in like a sundress with cowboy boots up to her knees, and I'm like, that's American
Yep.
as hell.
Yeah.
Like she was here for and her boyfriend is wearing the Taylor Swift shirt. The night before, we like met somebody before we went to a different museum at a brat stand that was from France who came in for the show, and everybody was showing up, and
Now,
people
what
don't
did they
have
tell
any other
you?
plans.
Just we'll refund your ticket.
We'll
and-
refund your tickets. That should show up in the next couple of days, which is
But you don't
over
want a
week at this
refund. You want to
point.
go to the show.
And kind of what I said in the email that I sent you guys, like, we had other plans. Like, it is sad, and the core of the trip is gone.
Right.
And that experience has completely dissipated. But there are people who came out for that show and nothing else.
Yep.
While we flew into Munich, in customs, I alluded to this in the email, there was a woman with her daughter who were telling the customs agents like what they're planning to do, and she says, we're going to the Taylor Swift show, and the daughter perks up, she's like, we are? And she's like, surprise, here, we're going to that. And she's like, I can't believe that you did it, this is so amazing, thank you so much. And the aunt who was accompanying them was with us in line, and she's telling us like she's so excited. We pulled a lot of strings to make this happen, and I just think that little girl and that was supposed to be a momentous thing
man.
that is just completely off the
Because
table
at this
now.
point, you don't want your money back. You want to go to a show.
The experience,
Yeah.
and I not to pull woe is me, but just the idea of like being in the aquarium and hearing that like my wife died in a huge terror. I have a very paranoid brain that stuff like that
You
will
go
happen.
there. You go there. Yeah.
Every time, and I'm like, no, that's stupid. You don't think
Yeah.
like that. And then stuff like this happens, and it confirms my biasy. Then I have to come back and tell my dog what happened to her mom, and I'd have to explain ISIS to my dog, which nobody wants to do.
Biscuits is here in studio, by the way.
We ended up going to karaoke.
What
the
is
night of the
German
show.
karaoke like?
Lots of German songs I do not understand whatsoever. They have English tunes, and I said, do you want to sing some Taylor Swift? She was like, no, I'm too sad. But other people were singing Taylor Swift.
Sure.
Of course.
Yeah, and it kind of like rallied people a little bit, and there was this shared moment of like, we're all sad, and then I sang Once in a Lifetime by Talking Heads, which doesn't work in karaoke as thought as I was, but as well as I thought it was going to happen.
You may find yourself-
The chorus, I think, kind of has like that backing track almost of like,
Yeah.
go, and you have to sing all that by yourself.
Oh, it's not there?
No,
Oh.
it sounds like garbage, which I found.
Well, then
out
you
in
get the
moment.
audience to help you.
Yeah. Come on, everybody.
But yeah, that's
They're
what
not
we ended up
into it.
doing in morning, and
I guess.
yeah.
All right.
So weird trip, super weird trip.
Well,
If you want to see photos of it, I posted it on my Instagram account.
Which is what?
Nick Drools, NICKDROOLZ.
There you go.
There you go.
640. Just popped right over. Big boy news and innuendo right now. And right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win what?
2 prizes, tickets to the Thanksgiving Point Tulip Festival and tickets to see the Aquabats.
So you get the Tulip Festival tickets, the Aquabats tickets, and all you have to do is sit through a game of Frank Christ Presents at 877-602-9696. Call Endure and win.
Endure, that's the way.
877-602-9696. We'll do that right after this big boy news and innuendo brought to you by
Clark Planetarium presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Taylor Swift has topped Spotify's first ever list of the most streamed artists of all time, published yesterday morning. In number 2 position on the Spotify list, Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny. And then in 3rd place, Drake.
Drake?
Yeah.
I thought we hated the Drake.
That's what I thought. Followed by The Weeknd, then Ariana Grande, Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, Billie Eilish, Eminem, Kanye West, Travis Scott, BTS, Post Malone, Bruno Mars, J Balvin, Rihanna, Coldplay, Kendrick Lamar, Future, and Juice WRLD, in that order. Okay, there you go. And all of those artists get 0.04 cents.
Yeah.
When you play one of their songs.
We pay the artist more than Spotify does.
Yeah.
Just us.
Yeah. Although it could be argued, and I would say probably most artists go, Spotify is valuable for a wide dissemination of your product.
Wide dissemination, but no money.
They make money at concerts.
Mm-hmm.
That is where they make their money.
Yep.
A U.S. Special Forces soldier involved in the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro was arrested for allegedly betting on that operation, netting him $400,000 in profits, according to a person familiar with the matter. The outsized trade caught the attention of law enforcement almost immediately. The trader opened an account in late December on Polymarket, one of the best-known prediction markets. He placed about $32,000 that Maduro would be out by January. Again, remember, he's on the force that went and ousted Maduro.
Yeah.
That bet was considered a long shot. Shortly after it was placed, the U.S. military launched a covert operation that extradited Maduro from the presidential palace in Caracas in overnight capture while coming under heavy fire. Maduro was transported to New York to face federal drug trafficking charges. He has pleaded not guilty. CNN reported last month that federal prosecutors were investigating the Maduro trades. According to a person familiar with that matter, the chiefs of the Securities and Commodity Fraud Unit at the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan met with representatives at Polymarket that month. And Ana Paulina Luna has called on Donald Trump to pardon.
Can we go back just for a second? Because did you hear what Donald Trump said about the bet? This is great. Somebody asked him about the bet on the Maduro thing.
Maduro thing, yeah.
And he said, it's like Pete Rose betting on his own team. So if he bet that we wouldn't get Maduro out,
you're a
then
traitor.
that would be bad.
Yeah.
So why are people complaining? He bet that we would get him out.
Ana Paulina Luna called on Donald Trump to pardon the soldier indicted for allegedly betting on the ouster of Maduro. Master Sergeant Gannon Ken Van Dyke was directly involved in that operation that captured Maduro and his wife. And he bet $33,000 that the Venezuelan leader would be removed as president on Polymarket. And the indictment claims that Van Dyke placed 13 bets on multiple events related to Maduro, including bets on the timing and outcome of the operation to remove him. The plays allegedly made him over $409,000. There's been now, as we mentioned, an investigation, and Donald Trump being asked by it, well, you know, the whole world, unfortunately, has become somewhat of a casino. And you look at what's going on all over the world, in Europe and every place. They're doing these things.
You could do something about it,
Luna has urged Donald Trump to grant clemency to Mr. Van Dyke. Now, she has a point, posting on X that the indictment represented skewed justice. Quote, maybe not a popular take, but I'm calling on for this guy to be pardoned unless the Department of Justice plans on going after all the crooks in Congress currently doing insider trading.
Mm-hmm.
This is simply skewed justice. There is no justice when guys like this get the book thrown at them, yet members are illegally profiting every day.
Yep.
I don't agree with what he did, and he should be required to disgorge all of the profits, however, unless the DOJ plans on doing Congress next. This is not justice. Now, I agree with her, except what he did was still bull crap, and he should be prosecuted.
Yeah. If you're curious of what this is all about, John Oliver did a whole segment on it this past Sunday about the poly market.
And it's not technically gambling, but all of the trading going on based on whether we're in a ceasefire or whether we're not.
Gambling is in the same sense that people speculating on the stock market is gambling.
But it's not speculating if you have somebody at the White House going, okay, here's what I'm going to say this Monday morning at 7 o'clock.
That's insider trading.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
2 former city employees and Logan are for some reason under federal investigation after allegedly helping a court attendee evade an ICE agent. I don't know why they would be under investigation for that. They ought to be given medals. 2 former Logan employees are under the investigation. Logan spokesperson George Woodward said an ICE agent planned to apprehend a person at the city's justice court on April 9th when that person, whom Woodward declined to name, was there to appear in a scheduled hearing. Before the agent was able to do so, it is alleged that 2 city employees helped the individual leave the building through a non-public exit to avoid being apprehended, Woodward said. Those employees have since resigned from their city positions. Federal agents are investigating the incident. Woodward said the judge can't recall what charges the person was facing, Woodward said, but they were not related to immigration status. Cases related to immigration are handled by federal courts. A judge has ordered Parker Kingston to stand trial. He is the former BYU football player who's accused of rape. Kingston is accused of assaulting a 20-year-old woman in her St. George home in February of 2025. Following those allegations, Kingston was kicked off the BYU football team and expelled from the university. During a preliminary hearing at the 5th District Courthouse, defense attorney Kara Tangaro argued that the case lacks evidence beyond a he said, she said account of what happened behind closed doors. Judge Jay Winward ruled that the trial will proceed. 6 people were wounded. One of them, a 17-year-old, died after gunfire rang out in the food court area of a mall in Louisiana on Bluebonnet Boulevard in Baton Rouge. Signe Dreyer, who works at the carousel inside the mall, said she was cleaning when she heard gunshots. Saw a gunman turning in circles and shooting. She said it appeared the person was shooting randomly. I heard a loud bang and then another, Dreyer said. At first I thought someone was shooting fireworks in the food court. I turned around. I saw people dropping to the ground. I saw a gun. It was very, very, very scary, she said. Police said the gunfire was the result of a confrontation between 2 groups and not a random shooting. Within hours, authorities had announced 5 suspects were in custody, including 1 person arrested at Livingston Parish. Fireball over our area, northern Utah, yesterday morning. A big green ball moving across the sky got brighter and brighter as it fell. No official meteorite reports have been issued by the American Meteor Society, although there are more than half a dozen unverified reports of particles reaching the ground, chunks of it reaching the ground. There'll be more on that coming, I'm sure. Sharon McMahon, the author, Sharon McMahon, is calling out several Utah political leaders she says led a coercive pressure campaign against her as Utah Valley University's planned commencement speaker. That campaign ended in death threats, she said, and ultimately resulted in her April 29th address being canceled for, quote, safety concerns. Quote, a United States senator, one who openly mocked the assassination of a Minnesota lawmaker and her husband,
Mike Lee,
ran a public campaign to get me canceled. Yeah, Mike Lee. So did these other members of Congress, she said. McMahon's comments shared across her social media accounts this week marked the first time she's directly addressed the specific Republican politicians who have pilloried her in posts over the last several weeks. Their attacks cited comments that McMahon made shortly after conservative commentator Charlie Kirk was killed at UVU. Her statement first referenced Republican Senator Mike Lee, who has been the most outspoken, repeatedly posting criticisms of McMahon on his account and he was calling on UVU to disinvite her, which they did. And of course, Mike Lee, and Ms. McMahon also said State House Speaker Mike Schultz and State Senate President Stuart Adams all combined with Lee and Trevor Lee of Layton for saying that will withhold taxpayer funds from UVU if they have her speak commencement.
All she said. Do you have her quote there? What she said? She was very. This is a terrible thing. Yeah. This should not have happened.
She said, "I'm writing this with tears in my eyes that somebody had to be killed. That somebody was killed." And she's talking about Charlie Kirk, and then she talked a little bit about some of the divisive things that Charlie Kirk had said in the past.
Direct quotes.
Yeah. That's all she said.
This is a weird story. Memphis police have found the remains of 3 children in an area of Woodland, Tennessee, saying that they had probably been there for several years.
Wow.
Police said the children are believed to have been between 3 and 7 years old. It's heartbreaking and disturbing, and at this time we have numerous resources to help identify these young people. But they've got 3 boxes of bones, and they've probably been there for. Those bones have probably been there for years.
Wow.
We'll have more about that coming up.
Sports, weather, traffic.
Well, for the first time in program history, the University of Utah produced 2 first-round picks in the same NFL draft. Spencer Fano and Caleb Lomu both heard their names called on Thursday night. Spence going to the Browns and Caleb going to the Patriots. Go Utes. Tonight, big doings in downtown Salt Lake. If you're not going to the Mammoth game, I wouldn't be downtown. It's going to be crazy. 7:30 for Tusks up tonight in the game 3 against the Vegas Golden Knights. That's your sports weather. So today should be a nice sunny day, 63 for a high. Tomorrow, also pretty sunny and warm, 65. Saturday night into Sunday, though, things change. Looks like we have a pretty significant storm system coming through Sunday, Monday, even Tuesday, it looks like. Traffic, nothing reported by UDOT in the last couple hours, actually. And I look at the cameras, things seem to be remaining green. So if that changes where you are, you can always text us at 33986.
Frank Christ is here. Good morning, Frank.
Hello, everyone.
Frank Christ, the Grim Reaper, the Reaper of celebrity souls. And that is his curse. He loves celebrities.
I love our precious celebrities.
It hurts you when any one of them ever has to die.
That is why I am cursed. This job, do I call it a job?
I guess it's a job, yeah.
You don't get days off, I know that.
No.
Frank is, as you would expect a Reaper to be. He's a skeleton. He has a scythe. He wears a robe. It's kind of odd, though, under his hood, if you look carefully, well, most of you can't see him. We can see, he makes himself visible to us. He's wearing a crash helmet. It's because he rides.
It's my brain bucket.
Yeah, it's a brain. Well, you don't have a brain in there.
I don't have a brain anymore.
He rides an electric scooter to go collect the souls of celebrities when they die. Most Reapers, they ride horses, but not Frank.
No. The horses are rather intimidating. I'm afraid of them myself.
Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
This macabre little game is what Frank gives me a list of actors, 4 actors, 3 of the actors on the list.
They're just fine.
Yeah, they're fine, but one of them Frank has taken, and if we have a contestant ready to play the game, who is it?
Alyssa.
Alyssa, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, just fine.
That's good to know, Alyssa. Now, Alyssa, if you are able to identify the celebrity on this list that is, shall we say, returned to the dirt, you will win a prize, which is what, Gina?
Celebrate spring at Thanksgiving Point Tulip Festival now through May 16th. Over 1 million blooms, 50 acres, live music, classes, tours, and more. We also have tickets to see the Aquabats Gigantish Tour coming to Salt Lake City at the Depot on Friday, July 12th.
All right, Alyssa, because it is Barbra Streisand's birthday, Frank gave me a list of actors in Barbra Streisand movies. One of these actors is Food for Worms. You select the dead one, you will win the prize. Ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Number 1 on the list of actors in Barbra Streisand movies is Bonnie Bartlett. Her first major role was on the daytime drama Love of Life. She was a regular on Little House on the Prairie, and she was Ellen Craig on Saint Elsewhere, starring with her husband William Daniels. She also had roles on ER and Home Improvement. Her Streisand movie, she was in a movie called All Night Long, a comedy drama featuring Barbra Streisand and Gene Hackman as an odd couple trying to beat the odds. Number 1, Bonnie Bartlett. Number 2, Estelle Parsons. She won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for Bonnie and Clyde. She was also nominated for her work in a movie called Rachel, and she was also Beverly Harris, mother of the title character on the sitcom Roseanne, and she was also the mother of Roseanne on the spin-off The Connors. Her Streisand movie, For Pete's Sake, a slapstick comedy about a woman trying to help her husband. Number 2, Estelle Parsons. I don't know about you, but I'm really enjoying this retrospective of Barbra Streisand movies. None of them stick in my mind at all. Number 3, Murray Hamilton, stage, screen, and television character actor who appeared in films like Anatomy of a Murder, The Hustler, The Graduate, and Jaws. Of course, in Jaws, he plays Mayor Larry Vaughn, the town's talking about the town's summer economy suffering if they close down the beach due to shark attacks. His Streisand movie, he was in The Way We Were, the iconic romantic drama starring Robert Redford and Barbra Streisand. Number 3, Murray Hamilton. And finally, Roz Kelly, best known for playing Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli's girlfriend, Pinky Tuscadero. You know, the older sister of Leather Tuscadero, Susie Quattro. That was on Happy Days. Roz Kelly also appeared in guest roles of Starsky and Hutch, the Paul Lynde Halloween Special, Beretta, Kojak, The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, many others. The Streisand movie she was involved with, The Owl and the Pussycat, a so-called comedy drama starring George Segal and Barbra Streisand. Number 4, Roz Kelly. All right, which one of those actors is dead, do you think, Alyssa?
Let's go with maybe Estelle Parsons.
Ooh, now it's a good guess. She's quite elderly
She's
now.
Fine.
She's 98 years old.
Oh my goodness.
She's in my waiting room.
We'll give you another chance here. Listen very carefully. Is it Bonnie Bartlett? Is it Roz Kelly? Or is it Murray Hamilton?
Oh boy, let's go with Murray Hamilton.
Very good. Murray Hamilton. He died in 1986. He was only 63.
Tragedy.
Everybody else on this list, Estelle Parsons is 98, Bonnie Bartlett is 96, and Roz Kelly is 82.
Murray had a lot of miles on him.
Yeah, he did. Congratulations, Alyssa. We believe in second chances. You have won the prize.
Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Hang on. Katie will chat with you for a minute about how you can collect.
Well, it is Barbra Streisand's birthday today.
Yeah.
I have to go check on her. 84 today.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Shirley MacLaine is 92?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to touch that.
Haven't you picked her up before?
Yes.
Once before, yes. It was a long time ago.
She said, I thought she'd had several lives.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye, Frank. That was very clever, Gina.
Thanks. Everything's looking great on the roads. I have 0 accidents to tell you about. Let's see if we can keep it that way. If it changes where you are, or you just want to confirm that everything's looking good, you can text us 33986. It's the spring super sale at Big O Tires. For a limited time, get $100 off select sets of tires. Plus, buy 2 oil changes, get 1 free. Warm weather is calling. Make sure your vehicle's ready for every mile at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Sean Means will review the movies that are opening this weekend after these messages. KXRK Provo. Zero Res.
I like a clean house. And Zero Res has found new and exciting ways to clean my house. Because carpets, that's a given.
Yes.
But I've had them in to do upholstery, which is nice to do.
Mm-hmm.
I have not had them in to do air ducts. That's the thing I need.
Do the air ducts. Don't, when they say you want to see what we found, say no. They also do rugs.
Yeah, like a
throw rugs or Persian rugs.
Area rug, kind
area
of thing.
rugs.
Have them do all that, and it's a good time right now. They've got a special going on. Get 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $119, plus a free hallway cleaning. This is for spring cleaning, folks. Get it done now, and when you do, you're going to feel confident because they use their patented technology to get your carpets cleaned the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals. Helps them stay cleaner longer, safe for kids and pets, and unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leave your carpet dry in hours, not days. And if for any reason you're unsatisfied with the quality of your cleaning, they'll come re-clean it within 30 days. But you're going to be satisfied. 3 rooms, $119, free hallway cleaning. You just need to give them a call, 866-0RES, or you can go online and schedule your appointment at zerores.com. Zero Res, the right way to clean.
Hey, this is Travis.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
Well, today there are 2 words to consider. They are krall, C-R-A-L-L, and skeen, S-K-E-E-N. And to use these words in dialogue, we go to Mona, Utah, where the mayor, Don Criddle, is dealing with his dim-witted but very excitable son, Denver. Denver has come to his dad's office with a very big plan. Again, the words are krall and skeen.
Daddy, did you hear the big news? The big news about Sundance?
You mean the Sundance Phlegm Festival? Yeah, I heard.
No, this ain't about a phlegm festival. It's about the Sundance Film Festival. I didn't know they had a phlegm festival.
No, son. There isn't a phlegm festival. I just sometimes call the Sundance Film Festival the Sundance Phlegm Festival. It's kind of a joke.
Well, gee, Daddy, I thought jokes were supposed to be funny.
Never mind. Now, what's the big news?
Well, Daddy, the Sundance Festival is leaving Utah. There ain't going to be no more films, no more Hollywood stars, no more people who are Hollywood stars dancing on tables and getting in fights in Pork City bars and restaurants.
Why? Did the Pork City mayor finally put her foot down and say that the city police force is not going to tolerate that behavior?
No, the Sundance folks got a better offer from Colorado, so they're just pulling up stakes and leaving Utah for good. But, Daddy, there's a silver lining to this dark cloud.
How so?
Well, we'll have to start today if we have any chance of organizing the Mona City International Film Festival. I already started working on my first movie. It's an original story about a bunch of kids who go out to the Mona Reservoir and have some fun at a bonfire party, but then they get stalked and killed by the Currant Creek Killer, wear the big knife and wear the hockey mask.
Son, that sounds kind of familiar. But aside from that, what about money? You need sponsor money big time to get something like this off the ground.
That's why I need your influence as mayor, Daddy, to see if you can corral some sponsors for the festival. Maybe you can round up, corral the folks at the Lavender Farms or the Bullet Factory for money. Tell them I'll give them a cameo in my movie. You tell them that they'll meet Hollywood stars who will come to Mona for the festival.
Well, I guess I could talk to them.
Oh, and something else, Daddy. We're going to have to build a big hill somewhere in town. It's big as a mountain.
Well, what on earth for?
The Hollywood types who come to Park City like to go skiing. We need some place for them to do some skiing.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
Started a band. Isn't there a band called Leftover Salmon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We heard from JJ in Santaquin, who's really excited about that new Michael Jackson movie in Santaquin.
Really? He's the one?
What he says.
He's the only one.
And movie reviews with Sean Means, brought to you by see your favorite films on the big screen at your local donor-supported cinema, Broadway Center Cinemas. This weekend, return to the 90s with classics Wayne's World and Clueless on Friday and Saturday. Get tickets now at slfstix.org.
He's joined us here in the studio, Sean Means. He is an editor and reporter at the Salt Lake Tribune, sltrib.com. Sean is also a movie reviewer, and you can find all his reviews at moviecricket.net, and he's here to talk about some movies that are opening this week. What do we got?
We have 3 new movies to talk about this week. And yes, we will start with Michael. This is the authorized movie biography of Michael Jackson, approved by the family.
Approved by the family.
Yeah.
And there's the problem.
All the brothers are executive producers, including Tito, who's not with us any longer.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This tells the story of how Michael Jackson started out as a kid singer with his brothers, forming the Jackson 5, and how they were worked hard by their father, Joseph, who's played here by Coleman Domingo. And he makes Joseph a very strong villain for the story, taking a belt to Michael's backside when the boy doesn't rehearse hard enough, and so on.
So they do leave that in.
They do leave that in. They leave how abusive Joseph was, because Joseph's dead and can't fight back.
Yeah.
This movie shows us the Jackson 5's rise to stardom, then skips a bit to Michael's first pursuing a solo career, which means trying to stand up to Joseph, and that's a recurring theme throughout the movie is his inability to stand up to his father and having to get lawyers and mediaries to do it for him. It takes us through the making of Off the Wall and especially Thriller, the solo albums that made Michael a superstar. And it gives us perfect recreations of Michael in performance. The guy playing Michael as an adult here is Jafar Jackson, who is Michael's uncle or his nephew. Michael's nephew, and he gets the dance moves down great. And these sort of
I heard a little clip of his voice. It sounded pretty good.
The singing voice, I think, is Michael's clips of Michael, but like augmented with there's some. Yeah. And if all you want out of this movie is nostalgia for the old days when we loved Michael's music and didn't think about the rest of his life, this is that movie. There is a lot missing from this movie.
Yeah.
Among other things, Janet.
No Janet at all. Huh?
Janet apparently wanted nothing to do with this film, so in this movie,
she's not there.
We only see one Jackson sister, and it's LaToya.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
It's like she never existed.
But Coleman Domingo, though.
Coleman Domingo, great performer. He's a great actor, and he really sells it hard.
Yeah.
All the way through, even to like in the later years when he is still maneuvering to get Don King to promote the Jackson's Victory Tour in '84, and getting the sponsorship with Pepsi, which leads to the shoot, the fire that and everything.
Yeah.
I've already had people complaining about my review, saying that I should just enjoy the movie they made and not complain about the things that I wanted the movie to do.
Yeah.
But there's 2 criteria for a movie review in my mind: is what is the movie trying to do, and how well does it do those things? And to me, Michael fails that first question because what it's trying to do is bury anything unpleasant.
Yeah.
He's presented as such a saint in this movie, which also means burying, and by burying that you would bury what explains who he was and how his music came to be.
Yeah.
2.5 stars for Michael.
I have an obtuse question.
Yes.
Are the Osmonds mentioned at all? In this
Not at
movie?
all. Not at all. Strangely enough,
They crossed paths.
they did.
often.
They were seen as parallels in many ways,
Yeah.
and Donnie has commented on that in the past,
Yeah.
and talked about his friendship with Michael.
Yeah. But 2.5. For
2.5 for Michael. It's playing everywhere. It'll make tons of money, despite what I say or any other critics say. It's not doing well on Rotten Tomatoes.
I was going to say
it's in the 30s.
Yeah, people are not keen on this movie.
But they'll still go see it.
Yeah.
They will still go see it.
I swear.
Yeah.
Yes, I swear. Okay, you remember the BAFTAs a few months ago?
Yes.
There was this young actor named Robert Aramayo. He won Best Actor for this movie, in which he plays a Scottish man with Tourette's syndrome.
Oh, okay.
And then at the BAFTA ceremony, the guy he played in the movie, the real life guy, John Davidson, was too close to a mic and he had a Tourette's outburst and he uttered a racial slur when Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo got up on stage.
Yeah.
You remember all that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is that movie.
Okay.
It's a very feel-good movie. Shows John battling his condition and trying to find a workable life around it, and it sort of hits every beat out of the biopic playbook. Aramayo, excuse me, Aramayo is really good as John. He gets the mannerisms of somebody with Tourette's, all the tics and twitches and outbursts of profanity, but he also gets at something deeper, the sort of feeling of helplessness and self-loathing that comes out when these episodes happen.
Yeah.
It's very sentimental as you know as biopics tend to be, but still this one was worthwhile. I give it 3 stars.
3 stars
for I Swear, and it's playing at a few theaters around town.
All right. Mother Mary.
Mother Mary. This is part musical, part ghost story, and part relationship drama between two friends who've had a falling out. One of the friends is played by Anne Hathaway. She's a super famous pop star. Sort of think of a combination of Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift. Big stadium shows and so on. She's about to start her comeback tour, but she has a panic attack just before doing that, and she rushes to see her friend and former costume designer Sam, played by Michaela Coel.
Okay,
and it's clear that Mary and Sam had a falling out, and Sam is tired of being Mary's miracle worker. But the chance to make a dress like this for Mary's first comeback concert is just too good a chance to pass up.
Yeah.
So, so it is a comeback concert, and there's a lot of back and forth between them about what it is that Mary is coming back from exactly. And the conversations keep going. We learn there are demons, both literal and figurative, between them.
That's the ghost story
That's
part
the ghost
that you're
story
talking
part,
about.
yes.
Real demons.
The visuals here are stunning. David Lowery did The Green Knight, did Old Man and the Gun, did Pete's Dragon. Great director.
Would you care for a lozenge?
I don't know what the hell's going on. He recreates the glory of a pop star stadium shows. The visuals of
you believe
that.
it.
It's really good. And Anne Hathaway and Michaela Coel are really good here. Their byplay is great.
Is Anne Hathaway believable as a pop star?
Oh, highly.
Okay.
I mean, you know,
Right.
she
can sing.
She can sing. You know, she won the Oscar for Les Mis.
All right.
She gets that persona of, you know, being able to go out in the bodysuit like Taylor Swift in in
Okay.
performance and so on. The only drawback here is the dialogue is the weak link.
Oh.
The words they're actually saying, you wish the script had gone through maybe like one pass to sort of punch up the dialogue.
I see.
But you can't have everything.
Yeah.
So 3 stars for Mother Mary, and it's playing every place,
All right.
all over the place.
And we get her again next week.
Yes, we do.
Wow.
Next week, the unofficial start of the summer movie season. We start off with The Devil Wears Prada 2 with Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, all returning.
Oh, good.
From the 2006 movie. Adrienne Grenier is not returning from the 2006 movie.
Well, she deserves a new boyfriend
She
in the
deserves
new movie.
anything better than Adrienne Grenier. Yes.
I never saw the original. Was he just terrible in it?
He's just
not a supportive boyfriend.
He's not. Yes, he's not a supportive boyfriend.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the original was entertaining. I mean, just for Stanley Tucci alone.
Yeah, you would like it, Bill. You should watch it.
Well, and Meryl.
Yeah, and she's terrific.
She's amazing. Yeah. So, and then there's also the other big movie next week. The other movie next week. There's an animated movie based on George Orwell's Animal Farm. coming out.
Yeah, I mixed it up with a different movie, The Sheep Detectives.
Mhm. That's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
we'll talk about that, definitely.
Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you very much, Sean Meads, everybody.
You can find his stuff at moviecricket.net.
All right. Traffic, Gina, please.
Nothing being reported by UDOT. A friend of the program said there's an accident just south of 338 in Roy. Thank you, Infinity member, whoever sent that in. At 33986, don't miss Utah's biggest gem, mineral, and fossil show, April 24th to the 26th at the Bastion Agricultural Center. Gems, fossils, vendors, food trucks. Tickets just $3. Kids 12 and under free. Formerly Salt Lake County Equestrian Center.
And I'll be there 11 to 1 tomorrow at the Gem and Mineral Show.
All right.
The boner's coming up here. The candidates you'll be voting for. Number 1. Well, we are just trying to support our boys in blue. Boner candidate number 2. Legitimate reporter or stalker. And boner candidate number 3. Well, somebody needs to do something about them pesky bobcats.
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by for that.
$1,000, but you got to do your part. You got to listen to X96 and text in the keywords when that we give them to you at 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15. Each of those keywords is an entry into the contest. So the more you enter, the better your chance of winning that $1,000. Once you get the words, you text them to 508-777-1000. 508-777-1000. Here's your keyword for this hour. Save. Save. S-A-V-E. Save. Text that to 508-777-1000 now to enter to win.
All right, thank you. The Great Beer Mashup, presented by the Utah Brewers Guild and X96. Now, this is happening Saturday, May 9th, from 1 to 5 p.m. at the Woodbine Food Hall, which is a great place, 545 West, 700 South. You can go to utahbrewersguild.org for tickets and information about that. Hosting the Great Beer Matchup. It's a unique beer festival. Brewers and their collaborators have paired up to release 30 new and exclusive collaboration beers for attendees to sample. There's over 40 local breweries and collaborators are participating and will be serving their own beer samples, chatting with guests. You can get some tips and suggestions. It's created by brewers for everyone, this event. Focuses entirely on our growing statewide brewing community. Now, tickets are general admission $33. That includes a festival-exclusive sample cup and a 12-punch tasting passport. Or the VIP, which is $63. That includes the same benefits as the general admission, plus 1 hour early entrance to the festival, 5 free raffle tickets, and a limited edition dimpled beer mug. So don't miss Utah's most fun beer festival, the Great Beer Mashup, May 9th, from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Woodbine Food Hall. Get your tickets in advance at utahbrewersguild.org.
X96.
All right.
I talked to my sailor son yesterday.
Oh.
Festus.
So is this officially a segment?
Sure.
All right. Here we go. It's
Hello, sailor boy.
There you go.
Festus is currently in San Diego in Independent Duty Corpsman School. It's
Independent Duty
Corpsman. Corpsmen are medics.
All right, okay.
Independent Duty Corpsmen are medics that are assigned to. So, like on the big aircraft carriers, they have full hospitals with doctors and surgeons and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But on the smaller ships, they have an Independent Duty Corpsman who does all of the medical care, whatever the sailors need. And it's everything. It's
it's not up to a point, I would assume. Yeah, say we're going to have to send you to the aircraft carrier. I can't handle it.
Yeah, part of what he has to learn how to do is to discern: is this something I can handle?
Triage is what that's called,
Yeah.
Gina.
Because it's a big deal to have somebody. They have to be airlifted off with a helicopter. It's usually a big deal. So the more things that he's able to handle on the ship, the better.
Yeah, I can sew that up.
Speaking of sewing it up, I told you about the training mission he had where a guy came to the clinic and he had, you're not supposed to have nipple rings.
No.
Remember
Oh,
this
yeah.
story?
Yes. Yeah, a guy got his...
Got his nipple ring caught in something, and it ripped his nipple off. He had to...
Which is why
Stitch
you're
it
not
back
supposed to have
on. Exactly.
nipple rings.
This is precisely why.
Dumbass.
So I called him yesterday because I'd seen some news stories that were saying that the fires in L.A., part of what they do to help manage those is they'll turn the power off. Now, why do they turn the power off? Because sometimes that can spark new fires. That they were talking about turning the power off all the way down to San Diego. So I was curious if his power was out, and so I called them to check on him. They hadn't turned the power off yet, and I don't think they ever did. But I said, "So what'd you learn in school today?" And he said, "It was Syphilis Day."
Yay, syphilis!
I said,
Syphilis Day.
I said, "Really? He's like, Mom, it's the Navy. Of course we need to learn about syphilis."
It's true.
You go into port and...
Now, wait a minute. Come on. I mean, I can understand Scurvy Day, but...
You go into port and you go have a
little fun.
A little fun.
Yeah.
And you come back on the ship.
And you got a dose.
And I said, so what did you learn about syphilis? I said, how do you diagnose it? And I said, did they just say it hurts when I pee and they come to the clinic? He said, well, that's part of it. But he said they also will have a rash on their hands. So check your hands.
Yeah, kind of like this.
A rat and on their feet. And he said, and we had to learn how to do a blood test to accurately diagnose.
I think one of the insidious things about syphilis is like the symptoms will disappear, and it'll be there, and you won't know it for years.
Yeah, it just lays in wait.
And then you can go blind, right?
It doesn't wait. I mean, it's just still working on you. You just don't know it.
Oh, I just looked it up. It's called latent syphilis. The infection is present in the body but doesn't cause symptoms that can last for years or decades.
Yeah.
So he has to be able to identify syphilis.
Well, the best way to identify it is like catch it, and just you need some
experience,
some first-hand experience with it.
But and it's very curable, by the way, if you have antibiotics, I guess.
Yep. They used to be penicillin is what but I think it's more antibiotics now.
But I'm just you think of a medic in the military, it's all like
ask him
sewing up gunshot wounds, but no, it's also
ask
sewing
him,
on nipples and checking for syphilis.
Ask him if they told him about the Sif Shuffle.
Syphilis Shuffle.
Oh, that's another way you identify.
And that's like long term.
Those are guys who have gone.
Yeah. That's old Navy guys.
Well, it's spread to the brain and your nervous system,
and you kind of just sort of shuffle your feet and like zombies.
Yeah.
But haven't you seen those old World War II posters?
About STDs?
Shore leave. She could have syphilis. I know she looks like a nice girl.
She looks like a nice girl.
Yeah, and they always point to the girls.
Yeah.
The guys have it too.
She's a carrier.
Use a condom, please. So yeah, it's exciting stuff.
Is he enjoying that?
He loves it. He said, I'm learning stuff that it's different when you're going to school and it's stuff I want this information. Like you're not like, I got to study. And he's like, no, I want to know this stuff.
The chat room just found a syphilis poster from those days.
Yeah.
It's got a train and all of these servicemen are getting off of it.
He
said, syphilis. All of these men have it. Women, stay away from dance halls.
That's horrible. So that's a warning for women. That's the other side
yes.
of it. That's
She may be a bag of trouble. Syphilis, gonorrhea.
She may be a bag of trouble. Now she looks disreputable.
She can tell she's got it. You can just tell looking at her.
Juke joint sniper, syphilis and gonorrhea.
Yes.
Yeah, she's standing out in front of Shorty's place.
Shorty's place. That's all you had to say to me.
Syphilis.
Yeah.
We interrupt this program to give you a bulletin just received from one of our naval units at sea.
That's right.
Hello, sailor boy.
There you go.
And he's doing great, by the way.
Good. For Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior, and you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst. Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, April 24, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now. A third after the news. Now, once you've heard all 3, then you'll vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive...
I can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Voter candidate number 1. We're just trying to support our boys in blue. A Texas mother of 3 who pleaded her innocence when her husband was arrested for allegedly running a prostitution ring frequented by local cops is now accused of coaching women to sell their bodies out of the couple's home. Ashley Ketcherscheid was arrested on Wednesday on racketeering charges after her alleged involvement in her husband's purported prostitution enterprise was originally overlooked when he was arrested back in April. But a wide-ranging investigation revealed that she has 2 prior prostitution convictions herself and allegedly offered her X-rated services for $1,000 an hour.
Wow.
Ashley and Michael Ketcherscheid allegedly hosted members of the Godly Police Department. Yes, the Godly Police
Is that the
Department.
name of the town?
Yep.
Yes, that's Godly, Texas, and their spouses at their home where they ran the ring for at least 3 decades.
And she's a Cincinnati Bearcat fan,
Apparently.
guess.
30 years. During the gatherings, Ashley could be found preparing another woman for prostitution, according to court documents. But when Michael was apprehended, Ashley told the local news she was blindsided by the investigation and maintained her family's innocence. Michael is a great husband, an amazing father to my 3 kids, and I believe in the justice system. She flatly denied all accusations, including rumors that ex-Godly cop Solomon Omotoya paid her for sex, but added that she thinks 2 consenting adults should be able to do whatever it is they want to do. So she's saying, well, okay.
She's talking out of both sides of her
I had sex. Both sides of her what?
mouth.
Oh, mouth. Okay. She said, well, I did have relations with him, but he didn't pay me. Boner candidate number 1. Listen, we're just trying to support our boys in blue. Here's Boner candidate number 2. Legitimate reporter or stalker. The Justice Department says they're not really pursuing a case, but the scrutiny that they provided is an example of the Trump administration weighing whether to criminalize routine news reporting.
Okay.
Kash Patel, FBI director, during a House hearing last month, a New York Times reporter wrote about how he used bureau personnel to provide his girlfriend with government security and transportation.
Mm-hmm.
The FBI began investigating a New York Times reporter last month after she wrote about the Bureau's director, Mr. Patel, using the Bureau personnel to provide this government security for his girlfriend and transportation. Agents interviewed the girlfriend. They questioned databases for information on the reporter, Elizabeth Williamson, and they recommended moving forward to determine whether the reporter, Ms. Williamson, had broken federal stalking laws.
Jeez.
Those actions prompted concerns among some Justice Department officials who saw the inquiry as a retaliation for an article that Patel and his girlfriend, Alexis Wilkins, did not like, and who determined that there was no legal basis to proceed with the investigation, according to a person briefed on the matter. In response to questions from the Times this week, the FBI said that while investigators were concerned about how the aggressive reporting techniques they may have crossed lines of stalking, the FBI is not pursuing the case.
Sure.
But they're probably not. But the point is here is that Kash Patel, because he didn't like the reporting, made them go investigate this reporter.
Yep.
Boner candidate number 2, legitimate reporter or stalker?
Am I overreacting yet?
No, Gary, no.
Here's boner candidate number 3 coming up in just a moment. Somebody needs to do something about them pesky bobcats.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, a lot of people apparently saw this fireball, this meteor that burned its way through the atmosphere here in Utah.
There's lots of video about it.
Space experts say that the flash of light was a meteor burning up as it slammed into Earth's atmosphere, creating a fireball. Multiple reports confirm the fireball lit up the sky between 4:50 a.m. across Utah and neighboring states. Dozens have reported the sight to the American Meteor Society. The agency hasn't confirmed it, though, but it's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I will say this. It was absolutely amazing, said Herb Patterson, who was driving through Spanish Fork at the time. Patterson described the moment as intense and unexpected. I just see a light that's really dim, and then it started getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and I'm thinking, what is this? And it was kind of eerie at first, and then just the whole sky and all of the roads and everything around me just lit up like daylight for a fraction of a second, and then it was gone. Video captured in Tooele County showed the bright flash cutting across the sky, matching reports from drivers and early risers throughout the region. It's still unclear whether any of the pieces ever reached the ground. According to Jason Trump, yes, his name is Jason Trump, education program manager at Clark Planetarium and NASA Solar Systems ambassador, recovery depends largely on where fragments may have landed. If it landed in an area that has a lot of rock,
Hard
like
to tell,
one of
yeah.
the canyons of Utah, well, it'd be difficult to find. If it landed somewhere like, the Salt Flats, be pretty well recoverable.
Mhm.
And he said there was one a few years ago that we got from there. And that's somebody recorded it there.
Yep.
I see.
Actual footage.
Actual.
The timing of the fireball isn't unusual. February through April is what NASA refers to as fireball season, because there's a particular meteor shower that goes through these months. The Lyriad, there are two of them, the Lyriad and the Eta Aquarids meteor storms. Something like this would have to be a big chunk of rock that did not come off a comet. Most likely it came from somewhere in the asteroid belt, they said. Department of Homeland Security. Boo.
Yep.
They want to deport a woman named Zoila Guerrera Sandoval. Ms. Sandoval is in Baltimore, and she remembers making frijoles blancos the day before the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed. You remember that?
Yep.
In Baltimore in 2024. She had just spoken with Jose Lopez about the usual things like when their daughter should be picked up from school. Mr. Lopez, her co-parent and friend, joked that she should bring him some of those beans that she was making, and she told him to swing by her house, but he had to go to work, the overnight road maintenance shift. And that's how we left it. And in the morning, my brother's calling me and asked about Mr. Sandoval, or Ms. Sandoval recalled in an interview with NPR. He was working the road crew, and he was on the bridge.
We know where this is going.
When it got hit, and he died in the accident. His body was the last one to be found about 2 months after the accident, out of the 6 construction workers who were killed. And at the time, the Biden administration, and Joe Biden in particular, said, we will do everything we can to help you, to this woman and to the survivors of the other victims. We'll do everything we can to help you. I know these are difficult times, but we'll try to give you some immigration protection. So that there were about 30 people connected to this, and the Biden administration said we will try to protect all of you and help you get through the immigration process. You know, it's a difficult time. Well, now they're trying to deport them. Times have changed.
Yeah,
and they're trying to deport them.
Are they all rapists and murderers? This is my.
They're the worst of the worst, aren't they?
Worst of the worst.
No.
All of these. No.
No, Ms. Garros Sandoval has a 7-year-old child.
Yeah.
Who is a U.S. citizen.
Mm-hmm.
And she was.
See,
he was working on the road crew. He was a hardworking man. And
if ICE was to go into where the worst of the worst people are, they might be in danger, and they won't meet their quotas. So they've got to just stand outside the Walmart and places like that.
Here's another thing about this that's really disturbing. The Justice Department has confirmed that it is moving ahead with multiple referrals to strip citizenship from people who have naturalized citizenship, assigning cases to U.S. attorney offices across the country. It is unusual. Denaturalization of foreign-born citizens is rare and usually only done in cases when somebody has committed fraud in pursuit of immigrating to the United States, or if they have committed certain disqualifying crimes. You can try to strip them of their citizenship. But this is now being just done. Let's just pick some people.
Yeah.
Let's just pick some
Because
people.
racism. There is no
Yep.
other
Thanks,
explanation.
Stephen Miller.
Here's another thing I love. A bipartisan group of U.S. senators wants government food assistance programs, SNAP, food stamps.
Yeah.
They want you can't get a rotisserie chicken with your SNAP
Why
benefits.
not? What's more wholesome than a rotisserie
I don't
chicken?
know.
That's about the most wholesome thing I can think of.
Senators this week introduced what they're calling the Hot Rotisserie Chicken Act, which would make the supermarket staple eligible under the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
We've got to make sure that those billionaires get the tax breaks, all right?
I don't.
They got, it's the AI that we're paying for.
It's because it says SNAP does not pay for.
So they want to change that it will.
It does not pay for hot prepared foods,
which is crazy.
No, they. Well, I mean, what they're trying to avoid. I mean,
saying you can't go to McDonald's.
You can't use them at McDonald's, or you can't use them with hot prepared foods.
The president loves McDonald's. What's the problem here?
But a rotisserie chicken is a little bit different.
Yes,
and so they're trying to make rotisserie chickens, excluding that. What began as a scrappy ode to old school skiing became a massive closing day spectacle. 15 years of the final day at Alta, final day of skiing at Alta. They have a big celebration called the Frank.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're not going to do it this year. They're not going to do it. And the town of Alta is thrilled that they're not going to do it.
They're happy? Oh.
Yeah, they're happy about it because apparently it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, okay.
Over the last several years, the Frank World Classic Ski Competition has become a can't-miss party. Parking reservations sold out almost as soon as they became available, and participants planned out their outfits. You dress in costumes and all of that.
Yeah.
But now the Frank is being canceled for this, and the locals are not shedding a tear over the fact that it's not going to be held because there's just a little too much partying going on.
That's funny.
Yeah. And I think it's Donald Trump's meme coin.
Mm-hmm.
It's down 80%.
Good.
Since the first event promoting it. So he's going to hold another gala for it this weekend.
How's he buying access to the leader of the free world?
How's he going to do this and still go to the correspondence dinner? I don't.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. All right.
Weather, traffic.
45 right now. Going to have a high of 63 today. Mostly sunny. Pretty nice day today. Even better tomorrow. 65 and mostly sunny. Things change Saturday night into Sunday, though. We've got a storm system coming through with about a 90% chance of showers all the way through into Monday night, it looks like. So good chance of some showers latter half of the weekend, but first part looks really nice. Your drive looks really nice, too. UDOT not reporting any accidents. And I'm looking. Nope, looks all green. You can let us know what green you're seeing, or if there's red, something stopped, or animals running in the road, free ladders, that kind of thing. You can let us know via text at 33986. See your favorite films on the big screen at your local donor-supported cinema. Broadway Center Cinemas this weekend return to the 90s with classics Wayne's World and Clueless on Friday and Saturday. Get tickets at slfstix.org.
Boner candidate number 3. Somebody needs to do something about these pesky bobcats. Nephi, Utah. A central Utah man with a history of poaching-related convictions has been charged with doing it again. Donovan John Yates of Mona, Juab County, charged in 4th District Court on Wednesday with 4 counts of wanton destruction of protected wildlife. Go to x96.com/live and look at the picture of that magnificent animal. He's got 10 counts of violating a suspended hunting license and a few other wildlife-related violations. The charges stem from an investigation that began when Utah Department of Natural Resources officers said that Mr. Yates had presented 12 bobcats for sale, and I don't mean live ones.
Oh.
While indicating most had been hunted between December 20th, 2025 and January 18th of this year. Conservation officers allege that the bobcats were taken while Mr. Yates' license has been revoked, and his daughter obtained the license for him to use. Utah does allow bobcat hunting with a valid license, which I don't think they should do. And there's also a minimum restitution fee of $25 per animal illegally killed, according to state law. The state adjusted its poaching laws in 2024 to include an aggregate point value that can evaluate cases to a felony level, especially when multiple animals are taken. Convictions can result in fines, restitution fees, and even jail time. Yates is a trapper. He was fined $1,000 and sentenced to 6 months in jail and ordered to pay restitution after being convicted of unlawful methods of trapping and unlawful possession of bobcats back in 1991.
Oh, man.
Utah Division of Wildlife Resources officials said Mr. Yates set illegal traps in southwestern Millard County. He was also ordered to forfeit trapping equipment and was restricted from applying for trapping, hunting, or fishing licenses at that time. Utah court records show that he pleaded guilty to aiding or assisting in the violation of wildlife code. Meanwhile, Mr. Yates was also found guilty of illegally taking more than 50 bobcats and 2 gray foxes in Nevada. The Nevada appeal reported later in 2005. That outlet reported he was ordered to pay more than $20,000 in penalties at that time. Boner candidate number 3. Well, somebody's got to do something about them pesky bobcats.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. We're just trying to support our boys in blue. A prostitution ring being run out of a family's home in Godley, Texas. A mother of 3 pleading innocent. Her husband was arrested for running that prostitution ring, and it turns out she was helping train women for the prostitution ring, all to serve the police officers of Godley. Boner candidate number 2, legitimate reporter or stalker. The FBI investigating, they haven't pressed charges, but investigating a New York Times reporter who reported on Kash Patel's use of FBI resources to aid and protect his girlfriend. Mr. Patel didn't like that, and so he set an investigation against the reporter.
Yeah.
And Boner candidate number 3, well, somebody needs to do something about those pesky bobcats.
There you go. All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst. The one that you think should be Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text. Text that to 33986. One way to vote. Another is to call Katie directly in the producer's booth. She's taking live voice votes at 877-602-9696. I can see her doing it right now. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, April 24, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. You've only got like 3 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. As soon as we award the Boner, phone lines will be open for Jimmy the Wine Guy. He's bringing us a nice Cabernet Sauvignon.
That's good. I need a drink.
After these.
Listen to Radio from Hell at Home when you...
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
As I was at Harmon's grocery store downtown, and I had an odd experience.
What happened?
It was on Sunday, and I was or Saturday. I was first of all, I walked into the store and I looked around, and there are sure a lot of women wearing long dresses down to their ankles. Oh, it's conference weekend. The place was lousy with women wearing, go to conference.
Modest is hottest, Bill.
Yeah, and but then as I was doing my shopping. All of a sudden, they have a robot there that works at the store.
What does the robot do?
What's his name is Tally. So I come up an aisle, and all of a sudden this big, it's like a tall post with lights all over it and words on it, saying, "Hi, I'm Tally," and on a base with wheels. And it's moving its way around the store, and there was a young woman there stocking the shelves, and I said, "What is that?"
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "It's a robot. It's Tally."
Well, what does
I
Tally
said, "Well,
do?
what does Tally do?" And Tally sort of moved towards this young woman. I thought I was going to shut her up or something, but
Don't tell him.
It's like a Roomba. You watch it. It moves like a Roomba when it encounters an obstacle. It sort of senses it and then tries to move its way around it. But it's designed to go along the shelves, coast along the shelves, and it takes inventory of what's on the shelves. There are probably 3 or 4.
Tally, I get it.
It tallies
it's counting
up. Yeah.
things.
Oh.
Yeah. And I said, did that take a job? I've got a video of it. I'll post it later on. I said, does that take away a job? And she said, no, not really. I mean, because people do that too. People in the store also do that. And so it's kind of a backup. She said, yeah, I guess.
No, it took a job.
Yeah. I don't know. She was not.
Tally doesn't need a 401k. Tally doesn't need insurance.
Yeah, she was not. She was not very warm about Tally.
No.
But I said, is it around all the time? She said, yeah, pretty much every day. I'd never seen it before.
Uh, 7:48. Time to award boner of the day.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by tacos, chicken tacos, sort of I forget what, barbecue chicken tacos. It was something.
You're asking a question that I can't confirm or deny that's what you had for dinner last night.
It was a shredded chicken, and it had a flavoring.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Glad to see
adobo? Was it adobo?
No.
Glad to see it made an impression.
Well, it did. I just can't remember the name.
And there's a heat wave coming. Stay cool. Get a new AC unit from Larson HVAC and Plumbing for as low as $68 a month, or save $1,000 on an ultra-high efficiency model. Visit LarsonHVAC.com/X96.
All right.
Well, again, it's number 2 and number 3 battling it out. It's each got well over 100 votes.
Yeah.
And so prostitution in godly Texas, that's okay.
It's consenting adults, Bill.
27 people were against that one.
Yeah.
But boner candidate number 3, cruelty to animals. This guy has harvested over 50 bobcats.
Yeah.
Got 123 votes, but it didn't win.
Yeah, ordinarily animal cruelty wins.
But boner candidate number 2, Kash Patel, sickened the FBI on this reporter because he didn't like the reporting about his girlfriend. 143 votes, wins boner of the day.
What's your boner of the day for today, April 24, 2026? Now qualified to be boner of the week. That'll happen at 9:50 this morning. Dave the Flower Guy will just walk in here and tell us who boner of the week is. Is this a sponsored feature, Gene?
Yes, level up your pour at Mixers and More in Taylorsville. Premium mixers, syrups, bitters, accessories, snacks, women-owned. Sip, savor, elevate. Find Mixers and More Taylorsville on Facebook.
Thank you.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you'll feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the happy huckster who runs the Wine Academy of Utah. It's wineacademyofutah.com. It's Jimmy Santangelo.
Oh, look at
Is that what I think it is?
It's a little tiny bottle.
Yes.
It's
Who,
a split.
I ask you
Is that
all
a
the
s-
time for good wine that comes in that size.
Is that a split?
I am so excited.
Is that called a split?
Yeah. 375 half bottle.
Can I tell you? Okay, so
Yeah.
my Easter present from the Easter Bunny
It's a basket of small bottles.
was a big bottle of this.
Oh, nice. Someone's
Of this
doing
wine.
something right.
So I love this wine, and it's available tiny. Is it my birthday?
Happy birthday, Gina. Happy birthday.
I never see the splits at the liquor
I
store.
know.
So this
tell
is
us about
special
that.
order.
Yeah.
This is a special order
Oh,
available
okay.
in the state. And this is, I was so excited. So Park City Wine Festival a couple weekends ago, we had featured, the Wine Academy of Utah had a table. We featured Spanish, French, and Italian wines. My sommelier team was there. That was when I was in Denver. Or Vail, wherever. And this was at another table. And Camus always has a table there by their broker, Libations, Inc., fantastic company, and Fine Wines and Spirits. Special order. So this is a special order bottle. You get a 12-pack per case. So you got it like with special orders, you got to buy order a case.
Yeah.
So we ordered a case, and I acquired it. And I wanted to feature it because it's so cool.
Well, Jeannie, you
that you have half a bottle.
I will. So if I go to the DABC,
I'll order you a case. I'll grab you a
I
case,
would
half
100%.
bottle.
That's
yeah,
terrific.
No, for sure.
So, Gina, first of all, let's all raise a glass to Gina and wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Gina. It's happy to celebrate your birthday again today.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you had a full bottle of it for your Easter basket.
Yes.
And so I'm assuming that you just had to pour a lot of it down the drain.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm just saying, some nights I want a glass of wine, but I don't want to have a whole bottle. So this is perfect.
This is really good.
This is Camus Cabernet Sauvignon from California. In that there's Camus Napa Valley, which is the premium selection.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll be tasting that tomorrow.
Oh,
at
yes.
Utah Audio.
We'll
Little
talk about
shout out.
that, yeah.
And this is a wine that the winery, the Wagner family, sources out all across California. They have contacts and relationships all throughout California.
Mm-hmm.
They know where all the hidden grape bodies are buried, right? Like they know where all the cool spots are. They have relationships for generations. So they figured, hey, let's just reach out to our contacts. We have quality fruit from throughout California, and let's just source it. Let's do our friends a solid. Let's buy their extra juice. We'll send it through our production program at Camus. Treat it in a high-end quality way. Bada boom, bada bing. You got baby Camus.
You know what I'd like to have? A gigantic tomahawk steak.
Oh yeah! Oh,
and a baked potato. One of them baked potatoes
in a baked potato.
in the foil, in the gold foil.
In the foil.
Yeah.
Oh,
in the gold foil.
He's a fancy fellow.
with the guy that comes around with the toppings for your potato.
All right, quick story. New Jersey, Captain on the floor, Old Homestead, $99 baked potato special
Good
one
Lord.
night.
$99?
So
crazy.
So he comes out, the chef comes out, he's like, we got a $99 baked potato for the special. Everyone's hemming and hawing. I'm like, chef, tell me about this baked potato. So
I got to hear.
So the baked potato was, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We got a special tonight, a $99 baked potato. People are like, $99 baked potato? What's going on? I'm like, double baked.
Okay.
We take the potato out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saute. We put the baked potato back in.
Okay.
Nice and crispy.
In the skin, right?
In the skin.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Creme fraiche. Oh, the creme
of
fraiche.
course.
Little creme fraiche. Chives. Chop.
Sure.
Chives. All the chives.
Nice.
Bacon bits.
Okay.
We had the bacon.
I'm still
Not
waiting.
just bacon bits out of the thing, but
Yeah.
we're breaking it
Yeah.
down. And an ounce of caviar.
Caviar.
I was
Oh,
gonna
well.
say, where's the...
I knew that was coming.
Gonna say where's the $99?
I
part?
sold them out. Nobody saw. I sold 3 of them that night. It was great.
Well, this is a terrific cab
I
set.
got to
Yeah.
say that chef had balls doing that.
Oh my God! Yeah, what was the name of that show? Yeah, he was great. He was great. He was right out of Philadelphia.
This is
He was
very
fantastic.
tasty, very tasty.
This is very good.
I'm not a huge cab fan, but again, this is
Camus
it's easy
cab.
on the palate.
Now we do have. So we're talking about this is the special order. We do have the full bottle in the state stores,
Okay.
and it says California on it, and that's like a regional thing where it's if you're sourcing your fruit outside of your neighborhood that you're in, you can't put Napa, you can't put Sonoma, you can't put the air. If you're going outside of that area, you got to say California, and that's what this is, and it's a testament. This is a true. The Wagner family has been doing so much in the industry, the wine industry, that they're reaching out to their contacts, and we are of the benefit to it of having this wonderful little bottle of Cab Sav from California.
A lot of people don't know that you can order special order wines and liquor through the liquor store. What's the process like for doing that?
So there's a form online that you go through, the special order form. It's either new item or existing item, meaning if it's been ordered before but not listed at the state stores, it'll have a SKU number, an item number, a product code, and you can source that. You have to buy at a certain minimum amount depending on the product.
Usually it's a case.
Like 12 bottles or whatever, even with spirits. And then you plug the order in. The challenge with special orders is it's not the state's challenge. It's just a challenge that if you come back from like, oh my God, we came back from this cool little winery in Idaho and we want to, or in Napa or in Italy, and you want to bring it in, but the state's never heard of them. It's not listed. It's just this brand new thing. The state is not, and they shouldn't have to. They're not going to do all the research for it. They're not going to figure out the pricing. They're not going to figure out the transportation. So that's on you. But you're not going to figure it out either. Like it's a difficult process.
Yeah.
So the best way to order a special order such as this, they already bring the product in. Camus already has a portfolio of bringing product in, but they might have a wine that you're like, oh, I tried that one. We don't have it in the state, but that looks cool. Chances are, if you do a special order for a new item, they'll be able to bring it in because they already have a relationship. They're already shipping. They already have this. All you got to do is wait for the price.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less. You never know. So that's where you got to try it. But if you ever have any questions on special orders, just contact wineacademyofutah.com and I'll help you through the process.
There you go. Do we have time to talk about this auction thing here?
Let's take a break.
Okay.
We'll come back. We'll talk about that. Also, if you have any questions for Jimmy, clearly he knows his stuff. 877-602-9696 is the number to call, or you can text your question if you're shy or the bishop, 33986. And we'll continue after these.
If you're a shy bishop, it's even worse.
Even better, yeah. Traffic.
Only one accident to tell you about. It's a crash southbound I-15 at mile marker 338. This is up to Roy. or down to if you're
It's up
coming from the north and going south. Whatever else you're seeing, you can text us 33986. It's the spring super sale at Big O Tires. For a limited time, get $100 off select sets of tires. Plus, buy 2 oil changes, get 1 free. Warm weather's calling. Make sure your vehicle's ready for every mile at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
877-602-9696 is the number to call to talk to Jimmy, or text 33986.
Hi, who's this?
Speaking of dogs,
yes,
I just posted on Instagram video of Oakley, the new puppy.
Yes.
My friend kidnapped her yesterday, and
what?
Which was nice because I can't really take her for a walk, and she's a puppy, and she's like, "Could you come over and play?" And she had some playtime with Jackie's kitty, and the kitty does not seem very happy about this. So if you'd like cute animal content, there's some right now on my Instagram.
How did Oakley take to the kitty?
Oh, Oakley would.
All four play
golden
with the kitty.
retrievers will play with anybody.
Yeah, they're not guard dogs.
No.
You don't want to get one as a guard.
If someone breaks into your house, they will say, "Would you like me to show you where all the money is?
Yeah.
It's
They say-
over here."
They say, "Would you like me to show you my belly?"
And this kitty, Mr. Sprinkles, is old. In fact, when I showed this,
so it's not a kitten.
When I showed this to Muhammad, he said Sprinkles is still alive because Sprinkles has been around a long time.
And Sprinkles was not having any.
No.
Didn't care for it.
Sprinkles is not happy. It's one of those.
And generally, when it comes to a dog and a cat getting into it with each other,
Mhm.
the cat will always win.
Oh, yeah.
Usually, yeah.
They can be pretty mean.
Yep.
Pretty mean.
So that's at my Instagram if you want to.
All right.
See that.
But currently in the chat room is a baby monkey walking a dog on a leash. So Mike in Nashville found that just for me.
It looks like is that a pit bull or no? Some kind of bulldog.
Some kind of bulldog. But the monkey's wearing overalls and a T-shirt.
Walking the dog.
Like people.
Being dragged along by the dog.
Freak on a
Who's
leash.
walking who? Am I right?
And Cement Dave sent us a picture of his puppies. Two
Yes.
puppies in a.
Oh, that's right. He said
in a
he was
shopping
feeding them,
basket.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were in the shopping cart, but they're
No, they were at the pet store.
Oh, well, he lets them select what they need, right?
Well, yes.
Yeah. All right. And my big fat cat Klaus, who is one of the most miserable creatures on the planet, has finally he hasn't been able to jump up onto the windowsill because he's too heavy. But he figured out a way to do it finally, and he got to look at the birds yesterday.
Aw.
Aw. Payson, who's breakfast drinking in Payson.
Payson, that's what they usually do at the Wee Blue Inn down in Payson.
Drink your breakfast, buddy.
That's right. Okay. Is this sponsored?
Yes, living alcohol-free doesn't mean missing out. Mixers and More in Taylorsville offers non-alcoholic beer, mocktails, and bold mixers. A great taste for every gathering. Find Mixers and More Taylorsville on Facebook.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink.
All right. We're back with Jimmy Santangelo, the proprietor of the Wine Academy of Utah. We're talking wine, we're talking spirits, anything you might want to know, 877-602-9696, or you can text questions to 33986. Let's just go to the phones, and if we have time, we'll ask about this this special request thing here.
Let's go to Craig.
Hi, Craig.
How you doing?
Good. What's up? What do you want?
So my question is, and this has been asked before, but I wanted to follow up. If I open a bottle of wine and I don't want to finish it in one sitting, I have one of those little devices. It's a pump with a gauge on it, and it tells you that it's in a vacuum. You pump the air out. Are those? I've never heard Jimmy recommend those. Are they not a good way to store your bottle for the
No, it's a great way.
Or what's your opinion?
Craig, you're on the right track. It's a great way to store it. What you want to do is evacuate the air out of the bottle, and that pump, I'm assuming it's that rubber gasket you put on the top. You pump that thing out, and that's pumping. So do that like twice a day, once a day. Don't just assume that it's a one and done. You come back to it next week. That's rubber against glass, so it'll burp off. And, you want to check it. And we use those in hospitality industry all the time for our by-the-glass pours. And I always train staff to say, look, opening shift, mid-shift, evening shift, you just got to keep checking those son of a guns. And easy way to check it is just grab the top of the stopper and lift up. And you'll be surprised how many times it'll just slip right out. That means the air has. So you're buying yourself like 2-3 days. At the end of the day, you're buying yourself a couple of days.
Yeah.
My mom had a great idea up in Park City. Her and the girlfriends would have, after skiing, they come back for lunch, and they wouldn't finish the bottle. So she would pour the rest of the bottle in those little 375 with the hinge tops you can get at like Michael's, or you
like
can
the
get
Grolsch bottles.
Like a Grolsch bottle. And she would just overfill it. It would spill out, and she would snap that thing down. And I was like, this is genius. And she's like, yes, my son, the sommelier, and I can still teach him something. So, yeah, it was. But you're on the right track. I recommend them. And you can also use argon gas, which is a different technique. It's a heavier gas. It'll settle down to the floor of the bottle, top of the amount of wine that you have, separating, giving you a cushion. There's also like it's called a wine condom, and you have that. Those, and you have that, and it'll also, it's a rubber piece of that you just slip in, and it'll unfold and protect.
You
the
just
wine.
slip it in. That's what you do.
Yep.
Slip it in. All right.
There you go, Craig.
Thanks, Craig.
Hey, thanks, Jimmy.
You got it, man. Thanks.
Hey, how do you stand? We'll get to. Like, we got somebody there, but where do you just accessories? You know, they say you're supposed to let your wine breathe, but my wife has one of those things where you pour the wine.
The aerators,
aerators.
Those are great. You know, you pour that in the aerator, it allows oxygen. Doing a lot of sound effects there.
So it is a good thing to do.
It is, but not all wines require it. You know, an aerator will aerate water. It doesn't know. So I recommend the highest tannic structures, your Shirazes, your Barolos, your Cabernet Sauvignons. Like perhaps this wine this morning we could have aerated. It's not going to harm it. But a Pinot Noir, a Grenache, or Rosé, not so much.
No need to.
All right. Jacob.
Jacob is here.
Hi, Jacob. What's your question?
Hi. For Jimmy, I would like to know if he's had any good homebrewed wines.
Homebrewed wines.
So Utah Wine Festival, we celebrate a lot of local producers as well as professional wineries, and there's also a buddy of mine makes an amazing Pinot Noir. So yes, I have had. Do you make wine yourself?
Yeah. Yes, I make meads and wines as a hobby.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I've made
Great
wine.
hobby.
I've had homemade wine. My mother used to make this elderberry wine, and there were like 12-gallon jugs of it down in the basement. And it's the first time I ever got drunk, and I got really sick because it was awful. And then I made some wine with our old friend Jim Facer from Elderberries. Yeah. We called it elderberry wine. And it was also pretty awful.
I grew up, my dad made for a few years wine with him, the Italian and Greek friends, and they would make wine. I remember one time going down in the basement, had to gas off in the big glass demijohns, and making homemade wine I applaud you for making it because it ain't easy.
No.
I mean, there's a lot of attention to detail with that.
You can make homemade wine, and I don't know how you do it, Jacob, but you can actually make wine without having any grapes, right? You get
That's
that
a fermented product.
You get that powder stuff.
I just buy organic juices.
Oh, you use juice. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Good idea.
Nice.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Jacob.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Here's a text question. Jimmy, what's your favorite whiskey neats and your favorite on the rocks?
Oh,
great question. Neat. I'm a Scotch guy. So being a nerdy wine guy, I like things and spirits guy. I'm a Lafroig or Ardbeg, a smoky peaty Scotch neat. On the rocks, I move over towards a rye. And, when you have a whiskey on the rocks, it's not a chock full of ice in the glass. You usually have 3 cubes, or maybe you're a cool kid on the block and you got that like 2x2 cube or the round cube. And that's just to slightly dilute the wine and chill it, not the wine, the whiskey. And I'm a big rye guy. So Scotch or rye.
All right. I'm going to Tuscany next month. Am I allowed to bring home any wine?
Oh, yeah, as much as you want, as much as the suitcase can carry. There's no laws in the state of Utah for you can only bring in a case through transport per month. So the only restriction of that, and that's not just a Utah law, it's kind of typical in most states, is the amount of wine that you can bring in is to prevent restaurateurs from ordering out of state to then resell.
That's weird, though, because technically, I think it's against the law. If I were to go to Lee's Discount Liquors out in Wendover, across the state line, and buy some liquor or some wine.
You can buy a case of
bring,
12 bottles of something. You can bring it over,
you can.
no problem.
No,
yeah.
oh, I thought it was against the law to do it at all.
Nah, and then stop at the weed shop on the way over, and you're still good. So, I mean, everything's good.
There you go. Well, let's talk about tomorrow night.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
We're going to be at Utah Audio. It's sold out, so if you don't have tickets, you can't come. But tell us what's going to
Well, we're planning other events that you can.
We've got another event coming up that you can
Carrie
attend.
really breaks it to him easy.
Exactly. So what have you got planned for us?
Oh, my gosh. This is going to be so cool. The Utah Audio, right, that stereo system, we were in there.
Oh, yeah.
I was like looking around. I was explaining it the other day. There was a friend was kind of breaking my stones going, what's a big deal about a stereo shop? I'm like, broski, you listening to it, you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
The music. It's just, and it's the 2 thin speakers in front of you.
Yeah, I'm getting that all the time. It's like, what's so special about this?
Yeah.
I'm like, go and listen, and you'll.
And you can go anytime, to your point.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we have 3 wines.
Okay.
3 different stereo systems. We got each one of you picked out songs, so we're pairing the wine, the song, you guys representing the. I think I'm gonna have to change up your because we are featuring Camus tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
The big guy.
Great.
The
Yay.
big guy. The
All
30-year anniversary. So yeah, 3 wines, 3 songs, 3 listening sessions. It's gonna be a blast.
So for
Utah Audio.
what have you? What songs are we going to?
I don't know the songs.
Bartles and James was my.
So you're going to come in. We're going to talk about some great wines. I've got a sparkling wine. It's in Rival Pour. Then we got the Mer Soleil Chardonnay, the Russian, the really nice reserve. Followed by we're going up to the Willamette Valley by Soder. Soder Vineyards, their Pinot Noir, gorgeous.
Mhm.
And then finishing with a big, rich, robust Caymus Cabernet Sauvignon out of Napa Valley. So it's going to be a really good time. We can do this all the time as listeners. Reach out to me. We'll put you in touch with Utah Audio, or just get right over there, and you're going to have a blast. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's
And
gonna
we
be a
are
good one.
planning. This one's sold out. We've got more stuff coming up that you can be a part of with us and with Jimmy. And we'll tell
But you
all
can't come to this one.
Nope. This is-
So speaking about something elusive, Bill, you had a question
Oh, yeah.
about the
Well-
so I get reached out. So
I don't
there's a
think we
lottery
have- do
system
we
in
have
the
time to
state.
do it?
We don't have time.
Another
Save it for-
time.
You're
another
going to be
time.
back. You're here every week.
I should be back.
We'll get it next week. Don't worry.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. And go to wineacademyutah.com for any upcoming events.
And we will see you tomorrow night.
Look forward to it.
Drink and you feel alright.
Traffic, Gina.
Yeah, only one accident that UDOT's reporting. Crash southbound I-15 up in Roy at mile marker 338. Everything else looking great. You can text us whatever's not looking great, 33986. Utah Brewers Guild invites you to the Great Beer Mashup Saturday, May 9th. From 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Woodbine Food Hall, Utah's most talented craft brewers will release a plethora of new collaborative beers for your tasting pleasure. Get tickets at utahbrewersguild.org. Must be at least 21 to attend.
Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's multiple choice, pop culture trivia. Barbara Streisand trivia today, Gina. Now,
I'm very excited.
you have an advantage over me because
I'm a fan.
you read her book and
Yeah,
everything.
and I'm a
so,
fan.
But call and play. You might get the you'll get the prize. What is the prize?
It's tickets to the Things Can Only Get Better tour. It's Howard Jones, Wang Chung, English Beat, Modern English, all coming to town together.
So you're going to get those Things Can Only Get Better tickets at 877-602-9696. That is the number to call to play. Beat Gina after these messages and a song.
Here's
It's a lot of dirt and things through your house damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the fourth room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Look, food.
Yes.
Everybody likes to talk about food.
Sure.
Time Out magazine
All right.
has released the world's best food cities, top 10 food cities, and I have them right here. And then there's also an article about the most iconic food from each state in the United States.
All right.
And I sort of want to do part of both. Do all the food cities and then the iconic foods as well. So there are 10 cities listed here, and you have eaten in one of them. Maybe I think. Yep. I bet you've eaten. No, you've eaten in two of them, I think. And Gina's not eaten in maybe only one of them.
Well, let's see.
Jakarta, Indonesia, number 10. Great food city, it says. Here's one you've eaten in, Carrie. Paris, France.
Yes.
Gina?
I have not eaten in Paris. France.
Shanghai, China. Lagos, Nigeria. Mexico City. I need to go to Mexico City.
The food scene in Mexico City's really taken off lately.
Supposed to, yeah. Madrid, Cape Town, South Africa. Medellin, Colombia. Number 3. Bangkok, Thailand. And the number 1 food city, and this is in the world, New Orleans, Louisiana.
New Orleans.
In the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've eaten there.
Yeah, me too.
Good food.
Number 1 food city.
That's interesting.
There are so many different influences from all around the world, all combined into.
It's a port city, so, you know.
So there you go. Now there's this other thing, the iconic foods of every state. This is put together by the Food Network. And so it's things like in Alabama, chicken with white barbecue sauce.
Yes.
In Alaska, king crab. That's the iconic food of Alaska. Arizona, chimichangas.
Okay.
California, avocado toast.
Of course.
Utah, fry sauce.
Oh, I was
on.
going to say pastrami burger.
Fry sauce. Really? Fry sauce?
It's not a meal, really.
Well, no, it's just a food item. You know, fries. We get fry sauce.
Should be pastrami burger.
But then you get fries with fry sauce with that.
Onion rings, thank you. With the fry sauce.
Yeah. I hate going to a place though where you like the burger but you don't like their fries. So you have to go someplace else to get the fries.
That's why you Boulevard Express it, Bill.
Huh?
Boulevard Express.
I don't know what that is.
You get your burger in one place and then you say thank you and you drive to the next place and get your fries and you drive to the next place.
Well, then
and
it all
your-
gets cold.
Then you park under the underpass and eat it and cry.
There's a way to do this.
It all gets cold.
So when is Seymour coming?
Well, he said he'd be here now. He says he's got some real good stuff for us, stuff that's going to make us some dough.
None of his ideas have panned out so far. You said hiring a personal manager to get us some outside projects would be a good thing.
I know.
You said that we'd start making some extra money.
I know.
Nothing so far, partner. Nil. Nothing. We haven't seen a dime.
Well, Seymour says we're too picky. Says we have to bend a little bit. That's got to be him. Come on in, Seymour.
Hey, that's pretty good. How did you know it was me?
Well, you said you'd be here at this time, and no one else ever visits us.
Yeah, and I could smell your Aqua Velva through the door.
Ah, powerful, ain't it? I love Aqua Velva.
So, Seymour, what kind of stuff have you got for us?
Well, first off, let me tell you, everybody wants a piece of your asses. Radio from Hell is hot right now. Hot! It's positively volcanic. Now, I can get you two volcanic gods a personal appearance fee to MC the grand opening of a new artificial limb store at a strip mall in downtown Nephi.
How much? How much money?
Well, no money. I got you trade for this one. You guys can take your pick of any partial orthopedic appliance you like. If you need full limbs, they want to charge you a little, like cost or something.
Well, I think I can speak for Bill when I say we pass.
Carrie, could we just put this one on hold? I need to speak with Aunt Esther and see if Uncle Clyde's hook is still busted.
All right, that's a maybe. I'll put this one on the maybe pile. Okay, here's the next offer. A big pharmaceutical concern in Santa Quinn.
Utah?
Yeah, Utah. This pharmaceutical company has a brand new hemorrhoid ointment, and they want you boys to be the spokesman. Now, before you say anything, just listen to some ad copy I was formulating in my head as I rode over here on the bus. Hi, we're Carrie and Bill, and being DJs, we spend most of the day sitting on our asses. Boy, do we know about hemorrhoids. Something, 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 vamp, vamp, vamp. So get rid of your hemorrhoids right away with Roid Away.
Roid away?
Let me guess. No money for this one either? I think I speak for Bill when I say we will not endorse Roid Away for trade. Tell Roid Away to take their proposal and shove it up there.
No, hold on, Carrie. I've been kind of inflamed lately.
It's on the maybe pile. Here's the next deal. The Mighty Morphin Hell Rangers. You two can morph from yourselves into these guys wearing tight leather outfits and football helmets.
Absolutely not. Look at Bill's gut. Do we want our fans to see that gut in tight leather? I think I speak for Bill when I say...
Wait, Carrie. Hey, Seymour, is it pink leather? I just love pink leather.
On the maybe pile. Finally this. You guys know them little Looney Tune Kids cartoons, Teeny Toons or whatever?
Yeah.
Very popular. Little Bobby? Huge. Muppet Babies? The biggest. Well, picture this. Carrie and Bill cartoons with the two of you as little baby DJs getting into all kinds of radio adventures at a grown-ups radio station. It's called Hell Babies. What do you say?
I want to turn this down, but before I do, let me ask Bill. What do you think?
Seymour, would only my cartoon wear a diaper, or could I get to really wear a diaper sometimes?
On the maybe pile.
Maybe pile. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Announcer for Beat Gina, Johnny Ola. We'll get to our game in just a moment, but first this word. Take it from your old pal, Johnny O. Don't feed a sweet tooth when you've got a meat tooth.
A meat tooth?
Oh, yes. It happens to the best of us.
I think I have that.
That afternoon, hollow sets in and your stomach starts growling for something substantial. You could reach for a chocolate bar or a bag of sugary fluff.
Oh?
But that won't do the trick.
No.
That's just candy coating the problem. What you really crave is the spiky, spicy, hickory smoked tang of a Slim Jim.
Of course.
It's the all-meat snack that bites back. Lean beef, selected spices, and just enough snap to let you know you're eating real food. Well, really, why settle for a snack that melts in your mouth and your hand when you can have one that stands up to a man-sized hunger? Whether you're at the ball game, behind the wheel, or out in the woods, doing whatever it is you do out in the woods, keep a pack of Slim Jims in your pocket. It's the 100% meat snack that's spiced to perfection. So the next time that meat tooth starts aching for a snack with some real backbone, don't just nibble. Grab a Slim Jim. It's the food you buy from a canister.
Ooh.
Slim.
Tasty.
It's the
Slim
food
Jim.
you buy from
Slim Jim, the spicy meat treat that satisfies your meat tooth. And remember, fresh Slim Jims are always available at the Snap Into a Slim Jim and Four Loco Emporium on the old highway just west of town.
Well.
And now, it's time to snap into our show with your Beat Gina host, Kerry Jackson.
I'm trying to figure out why Dracula is on that ad.
Yeah, because he's not a meat eater, is he?
He has a meat tooth.
He has a meat tooth, I guess. All right. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing against Jill today. Hello, Jill. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, Jill, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Heads.
All right, see what happens here. It is heads.
Jill, you're one step closer to winning these Things Can Only Get Better tour tickets coming July 29th to the Maverick Center, featuring full performances by Howard Jones, Wang Chung, The English Beat, and Modern English.
All right, Jill, because you won the coin toss, the first question is for you. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, I'll allow Gina to answer the same question, and she knows her Streisand. She'll steal your point away if she gets it correctly. So we'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. It's Barbara Streisand's birthday today, so here we go. First question for you, Jill. Here we go. According to her own interview statements, which album is Barbara Streisand's least favorite out of all the ones that she has recorded? What is her least favorite? Is it 1, La Sexorcisto Devil Music Volume 1?
Ooh.
Is it 2, One More Step and You Die? Is it 3, Butterfly? Or 4, Simply Streisand?
Number 3.
Butterfly is correct. Yes.
There you go. Point for Jill. Oh, you can tell she's competitive.
She is. Now, are we all right? Okay. Now, because Gina is somewhat of a Streisand expert, I'm going to give Gina an actual
Oh, there's no
trivia
joke answers
question.
in here?
No joke
All
answers.
right.
All right. But if she gets it wrong, Jill, you got to answer it. All right. Who has not
Okay, I'll pay attention.
who has not done a duet
Ah,
with Barbara Streisand?
I got this one.
Oh, wow, she's pretty confident. Is it 1, Hozier? Is it 2, Bing Crosby? Is it 3, Donna Summers? Or 4, Neil Diamond?
Bing Crosby.
Wow. Just like that.
Well, there you go. 1-1.
That was
sounds like Jill has a hairball.
Oh, there you go, Gina. All right.
1-1. Back to Jill.
Okay, Jill, what is the name of the production company that she formed in the early 70s? Specifically, film production company. Is it 1, Barwood Films? Is it 2, Memory Productions? Is it 3, Cyberdyne Systems? Or 4, I Slept with Barry Gibb Production House?
I'm going to say number 1.
Barwood Films is correct.
There you go.
Wow.
2-1. Now we go back to Gina.
These girls know their Streisand. All right. Gina.
Yes.
What was Barbara Streisand's first album? What was the name of it? Released in 1963. Look at you. You're just...
What? No,
You're
go
so,
ahead.
You're so glib and gloating over there. Is it one? Is it one? People. Is it 2? The Barbra Streisand album. Is it 3? Vulgar display of power, or 4? Cut your flesh and worship Satan.
The Barbra Streisand.
Yes, correct. Barbra Streisand album.
2-2. This could decide it, Jill. It's your turn.
All right, Jill.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see. In what movie did she produce, direct, co-write, and star? Major motion picture.
Okay.
She did all those things.
This is Jill's question.
This is Jill's question. Is it 1?
Yeah, back off, Gina.
Wow. Look at you two.
Well, you have to forgive Gina. It's her birthday.
This is getting rough in here. All right, Jill. In what movie did she produce, direct, and co-write and star in? Is it 1? The Bagel Has Two Halves? Is it 2? Funny Senior? Is it 3? The Main Event? Or 4? Yentl?
Ooh. I'm going to say Yentl.
Yentl is
yes,
correct.
indeed. You win the game.
Wow,
Way to go,
well
Jill.
played, Jill.
Very
What
nicely.
a worthy opponent.
Very,
you
very
are.
competitive.
You fair and square won these things can only get better tickets.
All right, Jill.
Enjoy that.
Hang
I'm
on.
so excited. Thank you so much.
Hang on the line, and we'll tell you how to get those tickets.
Listen, I've got to snap into home and say hi to Mrs. Ola.
She's got a meat tooth, you know.
Yes, she does.
All right. Big boy news now, brought to you by.
The grim dark future of the 41st millennium is shaking with new releases for Warhammer 40k. Protect the Imperium from large threats with the new Imperial Knight Destrier, or serve the forces of chaos with the new Iron Warriors Combat Patrol. More available at Haster Games.
And don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, we keep getting conflicting stories, but apparently the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 5 will resume production without Taylor Frankie Paul.
Without? Okay.
Filming for the 5th season of the Hulu reality show, filmed in Utah, was paused amid a now-closed police investigation into an alleged domestic abuse incident involving her former boyfriend, Dakota Mortensen. During the investigation, ABC also canceled Paul's season, of course, of The Bachelorette. Prosecutors declined to file charges against Taylor Frankie Paul after reviewing cases submitted by the Draper and West Jordan police, according to the district attorney's office. Now, here's where the confusion might have come.
Okay.
There was some confusion about this yesterday when we were talking about it with Victoria. In the wake of the fallout, Taylor Frankie Paul has herself chosen not to resume filming The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 5. She has chosen to step back from the spotlight for her mental health, including deactivating her social media accounts. Taylor is taking a breather, a source told People. It's been a lot last couple of months to consume, and we'll be back shortly to continue sharing her story. So she'll decide when the time is right to return to filming on Secret Lives. So the door is still open, but she's the one who's chosen to step back. Rob Mills, the executive vice president of Unscripted, I'm the executive vice president of Unscripted for Walt Disney TV, says that the network is still processing everything and figuring it out as weighs the options. We take everything a day at a time, and really just kind of looking at everything first and foremost, honestly, just making sure that Taylor, her family, everyone is being taken care of on a personal and human front. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you're really... You've got people over there all the time making sure she's okay. So, but this is mainly her decision, I guess. And
Go be a mom, Taylor.
that's what she's claiming. That's what she's claiming she's going to do. Members of the Salt Lake City Council say that they are actively reviewing the information tied to allegations of misconduct against Salt Lake City Councilwoman Eva Lopez Chavez. However, an internal memo from February 12th shows Salt Lake City leaders were aware of allegations well before reports surfaced this week. The author of that memo, Salt Lake City Councilman Alejandro Puy, said that the city was and remains limited in any type of action it can take because there are few options in situations like the one it finds itself in. The Salt Lake Council can censure members, stripping away certain leadership roles or travel privileges, and they can ask for them to resign, but that's about it, since elected officials are, as he puts it, hired by constituents and not by the council. Even if it had the power to do more, he said many don't feel like they have the expertise to rule on potential ethical and criminal investigations because they're part-time employees with expertise in other fields. The reality of this is that so many people knew, but it fell in like this void in between systems where there's not really a clear path, he told KSL. At some point, I was like, we've got to put in the effort to figure this out because there has to be a way at least to review recommendations on how to handle something like this because the liability is too big. KSL spoke with 5 women, and of course Robert Gerke broke this story in the Tribune, who said that they were harassed, assaulted, or made uncomfortable by comments of or actions of Ms. Lopez. Lopez, through her attorney, has denied any wrongdoing. In addition to serving on the city council, she's one of a handful of people vying for the Democratic nomination in Utah's 1st congressional district. She says she's innocent of all charges, and she welcomes a fair and independent investigation. Let's see. Well, it's no surprise, but nearly 93% of the state of Utah is under severe drought conditions.
Yes.
And the Utah Division of Water Resources has offered a grim update on what may lie ahead during the summer. The department acknowledged that in previous years, the state's runoff would just be getting underway, but that it's already come and gone this season after a winter with record high temperatures. Runoff is what fills Utah reservoirs, which are currently 72% full, with little help on the way, as statewide runoff is expected to be approximately 50% below normal this year. While larger reservoirs with multiple years of storage are doing okay, smaller reservoirs with 1 or 2 years of storage are struggling, the agency said. As of Thursday morning, all of Utah is under some definition of drought.
And we're going to get some rain this weekend, so don't water your lawn. You don't need to do that yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have here. The man charged with capital murder in the death of a Santaquin police sergeant is now suing Utah County, claiming it is not adequately funding his defense. Michael Aaron Jane of Garrett, Indiana, is accused of killing Santaquin Police Sergeant Bill Hooser May 5th, 2024. He left a traffic stop in a semi-truck he was driving, flipped around on I-15 northbound lanes near Santaquin, drove into Hooser, according to charging documents. Jane's attorney, Rudy Batista, and Jonathan Nish, the other attorney, have been involved in multiple high-profile cases in Utah, and while it's typical for a defendant to not present evidence during a preliminary hearing, Jane's attorneys called multiple witnesses during the preliminary hearing. Batista claimed that Mr. Jane did not see the officer, and it was not an intentional murder. The attorney said he presented evidence to lay a foundation that might lead prosecutors to reassess their decision to seek the death penalty. The judge will decide whether Jane stands trial following a hearing in the middle of June. Well, this is an interesting story, and I hope it is a precursor of something. Science has advanced at a rapid clip. What began by analyzing levels of proteins in the blood has progressed to scrutinizing tiny amounts of DNA and feeding that data into algorithms that can highlight changes suggestive of cancer. It's led to a number of eye-catching developments. In one study, a blood test called Mercury was able to correctly identify 13 cancers with an average of 87% accuracy, including 77% of stage 1 cancers. It's amazing we can even do this, said Dr. Adel Chowdhury, a radiation oncologist at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, who himself is researching multi-cancer blood tests. If you asked me 10 years ago, my answer would have been, well, it's not feasible at all. If we're thinking of DNA shed from a small tumor it's like being on the Beltway in D.C. and you're looking for one Volkswagen. So just like that's another way of saying you're looking for a needle in a haystack.
But this is something that AI helps them wade through lots of data in a reasonable amount of time.
So it might at some point be, you have just regular blood draws and checkups, and they go, oh, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
You got the beginnings of something.
You got
here.
the beginnings of some kind of cancer here. Let's jump on it right now.
That's cool.
Some cancers, they kill you because you don't discover them until it's too late.
Yeah.
But if you can get to them early,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I think that'll just be amazing. And it's a stereotype characterized by brawn over brains. Men with muscles, masculine body shapes, like me, tend to be apparently, people say they're meatheads, they're dumb.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're actually very smart. Generally, they are smarter than other people.
That's not been my experience.
Researchers have found, of course not, wimpy.
All the meatheads I've ever met are.
Researchers have found that intelligence in young men is linked to physical traits like grip strength and higher shoulder-to-hip ratio. And I'm screwed. They said smart, manly men are less interested in casual sex than their counterparts. They want meaningful sex, and they're generally pretty smart. I mean, if you...
Did a bodybuilding man write this?
Yeah, because
no, this is a study done by somebody.
Some protein powder company?
No.
Joe Rogan?
No. I mean, we don't have time to get into
it. Sports weather traffic.
For the first time in program history, University of Utah, go Utes. That's why I'm wearing my hat today.
Oh, I wondered.
Produced 2 first-round picks in the same NFL draft. Spencer Fano and Caleb Lomu both heard their names called Thursday night. A moment years in the making. Spencer went, selected number 9 overall. He's going to be going to the Browns. And Lomu went number 28 to the Patriots. Go Utes. If you don't have to be downtown today for the game at the Delta Center, I would not come downtown. It'll be super busy. This is a big deal. First playoff game played at the Delta Center for the Utah Mammoth. It's game 3 of their series against Vegas Golden Knights. Tusks will be up at 7:30. Real Salt Lake plays this weekend on Sunday. I believe they're on the road in L.A. to play the Galaxy. And Utah Royals are also playing Sunday. Seattle Reign. That game is at 6 o'clock. That's your sports. Weather. A nice day today. Sunny. 20% chance of showers, but probably going to be mostly sunny today. High of 63. Overnight low 38, so pretty chilly overnight. Really nice tomorrow. Mostly sunny. 65 for a high. Then Saturday night into Sunday, these storms come through. 90% chance of showers Sunday. 90% on Monday. Hopefully add a little bit of water to the reservoirs that Bill was talking about just a few minutes ago. Traffic, only have one incident to tell you about, a crash southbound I-15, 6 North on-ramp in Salt Lake. It is off to the right shoulder. I don't think anybody sent anything in via text, but you certainly can if you see something. 33986. Brought to you by the Wasatch Gem Society. Don't miss Utah's biggest gem, mineral, and fossil show, April 24th to the 26th at the Bastion Agricultural Center. Gems, fossils, vendors, food trucks, and Bill Allred will be there tomorrow.
11 to 1.
Tickets just $3. Kids 12 and under free.
Look for me at the food trucks.
All right, we will take a break. We will be back. Best question of the week after these, and then the Boner recap game just after 9 o'clock. Stand by. Just for Gina, I'm so excited with this Halloween because Gina loves like Kit Kats.
Yeah.
And Twix.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Yes.
Right. I have Halloween candy, cheese and wine pairings all together. So you do if you have your Kit Kats.
Yeah.
See, this is lost on you though.
I mean, the cheese part is, but not the
Because
candy.
you go with the triple cream brie.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And pair that with Prosecco.
I could see where that would be good if you liked the cheese part.
So like a Twix bar.
Yeah.
You get yourself a blue cheese
Mm-hmm.
and pair it with Merlot.
Oh.
Caramel popcorn. Go with an aged Gouda or Gouda. That's how
Okay.
you're supposed to say it.
Yes.
But here in America, we say Gouda. Pair that with a hard cider.
You know, if you've done one of Jimmy the Wine Guy's, he does all kinds of different pairings that he'll come to your home and do
He will.
And one of the things he does, believe it or not, is with popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Popcorn and wine.
He does a whole
It's-
popcorn and wine pairing.
Which
thing.
you wouldn't think that would be a thing, but it's
Oh,
a thing.
It's delicious.
What candy would pair with all the Miller Lights that I have hanging out in my
Well,
house?
I just had the hard cider. That's
close.
That's
No,
a little
it's the
too
same
sweet.
color.
A little too sweet.
Miller Lite, really?
I don't have any beer pairings.
It's left over from a party.
Terribly sorry. Butterfinger.
Okay.
And sharp cheddar. Pair that with a Cabernet Sauvignon.
I could see a Butterfinger in a cab.
You get a Snickers with a Gruyere. Pair that with a Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
Crunch Bar, Nestle's Crunch Bar.
I haven't had a Crunch Bar in a long time.
You pair that with Camembert and Champagne.
Oh.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yes.
With a Manchego cheese.
Okay.
Pair with a Rioja
Oh.
wine.
Oh.
Delicious.
I have the Halloween candy at home, so I could experiment with this.
You could.
I have a half-open Corona from the other day. That I
You
could
should
also
get
use
rid
to
of that. That
experiment.
won't keep very well.
It's still cold.
It's still cold.
I didn't put a lime in it, so.
Right, yeah. See, he
Lime's
didn't-
expensive.
Yeah.
He didn't taint it with a lime. He's fine.
Please,
don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. All right. Is this a sponsored feature, Gina?
It's spring super sale at Big O Tires. For a limited time, get $100 off select sets of tires. Plus, buy 2 oil changes, get 1 free. Warm weather is coming. Make sure your vehicle's ready for every mile at Big O Tires, the team you trust. It's best question of the week. You email us questions at radiofromhell@x96.com. Put best question in the subject line, and maybe we'll answer it. It's pretty simple.
Oh.
Let's start with this one quickly. We'll do a couple of them here.
Okay.
Good morning, Lords. 40 years. I've been listening for 30 years. I first met y'all when I was 12 years old. I'm 41 now. Anyhow, if you could do the same show and have the same success as you do in Salt Lake City, what city outside of Utah within the United States would you want to have a show in, and why?
Ooh.
I've got
Outside
a
of the
couple.
United
No,
States?
inside.
Outside
Inside.
Of Utah, inside the United States.
I got a couple. I mean, I think it would be fun to do the show in California, San Francisco or L.A.
I was going to say San Francisco, actually.
But I really would like to. I'd like to be. I would have loved to have been a success in New York City. Just have enough money to, have a successful, a good, just a nice apartment, and I don't need to buy a house. Just a really good apartment, and just I'd be a great place to live.
That would have been fun.
New York City. Huh?
I was going to say New York City as well.
Because I
Really?
I lived in New York for a year. I was very poor, but I got along fine, and I enjoyed living there, for the most part.
I also think we could have taken Howard Stern.
You think so?
Yeah.
Probably.
New York City.
Probably.
I prefer the West Coast myself to the East Coast. So I would say L.A. or San Francisco would be terrific. Yeah, Honolulu. Why not?
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
that counts.
I
as-
thought about that
Yeah.
too.
That counts.
That counts.
I thought about that as well, but it's although it would be successful, but if you're successful in New York,
If you can make it there.
you can make it anywhere. You would be sort of more, even though it's a local radio show, you would still be probably more well known throughout the country than if you were doing it in Honolulu.
New York City.
That's right.
Okay, how about this next one? Is there anything on your bucket list?
Chicago.
Chicago's on your bucket list.
Sorry, I just had
That would be a good place to do the show,
It just
too.
hit me. Chicago would be a good place to do the show.
Well, my I think what's on my bucket list is to wake up alive.
There's not some. So here's mine. There's a 500-year-old horse race that takes place in Siena, Italy, twice a year.
Really?
It's called the Palio.
Those horses must be really tired.
And it's this grand tradition of and one of the things I like about it is you pick your horse from a lottery, so you don't know what horse you're going to get, but once you get the horse, they take it to a 5-star stable. They feed them great. They treat them like kings. The horse is the star of the show, and then they truck in all this dirt into the middle of the town square. This is old, ancient, medieval city in Italy. They bring in dirt, and the horse race is in the middle of the city. And they race bareback.
Oh.
So the jockey just hops on and runs around. But it's a whole week of festivities where there's food and music.
Wouldn't you
and-
like to go running with the bulls, Gina?
No, I would not.
In Pamplona, Spain?
So that's mine.
That's yours?
There's a picture, x96.com/live.
You found it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, there's still things that I've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That I never thought I'd get to do, and then I have. I guess there's still places in the world I'd like to go.
Mhm.
I'd like to go back. I'd love to go back to, even though we've been there, to Russia. I'd
Yeah.
love to go back to. I always thought it would be cool to go to Russia for what they call it, White Nights, where the sun is up 24 hours a day essentially.
Oh, where is
in Russia?
It is
In
in Russia?
I think it's in Moscow.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
they have 20 period where it's 24.
You mean White Nights, the movie with
Yeah.
Mikhail Baryshnikov and
Yeah.
Gregory Hines?
Yeah.
That.
Oh, Gina.
Yeah, I mean that's what that was referenced
Yeah.
to. But.
Deep scoop.
Yeah, Gina really she knows a lot of stuff based on movies.
We all have our sources.
And I've never been to Africa. I think it'd be.
I can't wait to get out of Africa.
Titular line.
Sorry, Gina. I'm doing that for you. Let's see. Don't go to Russia, Bill. They'd script you and send you to Ukraine. Is what Burge is saying.
Maybe.
I would like to be able to afford to, well, first of all, retire. But sure, because I'm getting sick of getting up at 3 a.m. I'll be honest with you. All this talk about our 40th coming up, I'm like,
just makes you tired, doesn't it?
It is. It's wearing me out.
Does your tired ache? Is
I
that
am
where you-
exhausted, and I realized that's the part I hate about the job is getting up at 3 a.m.
And, I mean, it makes my tired ache, and I have a hitch in my get along.
But I'd like to be able to retire, sell everything, and just go travel. I just want to travel.
So where's somewhere you want to
Well,
go?
I want to go back to Italy.
Mhm.
You know,
Come with me to the Palio, Carrie.
I want to go back
Carrie's
to.
afraid of horses, Gina.
Yeah, I don't like horses. I want to go back to France. You know,
I'd like to. You know what I'd like to? I'd like to live on a houseboat.
Would you really like to live on a houseboat?
Like in Amsterdam on one of the canals.
Oh yeah,
live in a houseboat and not that I don't want the houseboat to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just docked and
yeah, they just have them there and you can rent them or.
I'd like to go back to Amsterdam. I'd just like to be able to just say, all right, where are we going today?
The freedom to do that.
Yeah, the freedom to do that.
I always thought it would be nice too to have one of those trailers, those bean teardrop trailers
Mhm. Yeah.
that are really, have solar panels and everything, and it's enough to sleep two people, and they have these nice little kitchens and things,
Mhm.
but they're small, and just travel around that way, travel around the
Yeah.
country that way.
I mean, one of my favorite memories is sitting in this little Italian town where there were no cars allowed in the town, and sitting there with Sue just drinking wine and watching a cat in the middle of the road, the cobblestone street, and everyone going around the cat because it was
disturb
clearly
the cat.
It was clearly his street,
Yeah.
and that's his spot, so we're going around it. But just sitting there and just having wine and watching that cat.
And
I
not
just loved
have
that.
to be anywhere.
And not have to
I
be
can
anywhere.
sit here at this cafe for as long as I want.
That's what I want.
Yes.
Is to not have to be anywhere.
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
a luxury.
Yes. Sue says we can't go to Hawaii. There are too many cockroaches. And also that Chicago is too cold.
Yeah, it is in the winter.
So I guess it's West Coast for us. Any others?
Any other question? I didn't have any other.
I'd like to go back to Nepal, actually.
You would?
Yeah, and I'd really like to go to Vietnam, which is close.
I had a friend who was going to Vietnam here, and we were thinking about going with him.
Stuart, our friend Stuart goes to Vietnam.
He goes all the time.
He
yeah.
goes to Vietnam and he goes to Nepal a lot.
Yeah, I'll just talk about the 40th, though. I realized that's the part of the job that I hate.
You know, we can talk about that a little bit here for a second if
Sure.
you want.
We have a second.
Because it's live on our website, x96.com. Although it's not at the top. You have to go.
Yeah, let's make it difficult for people to find.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
If you go to the Radio from Hell page at x96.com, you can see all of the information for Radio from Hell's 40th anniversary soiree.
This is a sit-down dinner.
Yeah, this isn't like our wine tasting that we usually do.
This is like hors d'oeuvres and dessert and the whole bit. It's Saturday, June 6th at Cafe Molise, which is just a beautiful restaurant, 6 to 9 p.m.
I have the feeling this is going to turn into sort of a roast in a way. There are going to be some people there who are going to...
With any luck?
They will tell stories about us that you probably have never heard before.
Well, that's part of the whole event is that there will be a panel, and Todd Newcomb is going to host the panel. And I want to talk to Todd and let him know that he should not feel obligated to do an entire hour on his own. Take the microphone around to some of the guests that are there. You know.
So this one night only. Tickets are limited because it is a sit-down event. You can buy tickets right now at x96.com. This'll sell out for sure, but you have a little time to plan it. It's June 6th.
And you get not only dinner, you get the event. You get there are wine glasses that were etched,
collectible souvenir
glasses that were.
There's going to be a cash bar
Yeah.
there that you can participate into, but it should be a great time. Hopefully, some folks that have been with the show or around the show since the beginning will be there, which would be nice.
So yeah, there you go.
And by the way, Cafe Molise is beautiful.
Gorgeous restaurant.
Man,
delicious food.
Great space.
There you go. So best question of the week. Send us your questions. Radio from Hell at x96.com. Put best question in the subject line. Sometimes we answer them.
All right.
Traffic, we have a crash eastbound SR 201 32nd West in West Valley. The left shoulder affected there. Crash northbound I-15 just south of Pleasant Grove. Crash southbound I-15 6th North on-ramp in Salt Lake. The right shoulder affected there. And whatever you're seeing, you're always welcome to text us and let us know. 33986 is where you do that.
All right. Thank you very much. We're going to take a break, play a song. After that song, it's the Boner Recap Game. All you have to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, I would cheat today because it was very close. Go to x96.com, look at the box that says April boners, April 24, 2026. Click on there. The correct answer will be revealed to you. You call and tell us what that is, and you will win
a whole bunch of stuff.
A bucket.
We have a Radio from Hell chicken bucket with the mug, the T-shirt, the tote bag, and Harmon's felt bad that we never had a chicken. You never had a chicken. So they're giving us a gift card so you can get your own rotisserie chicken. We also have a free AC tune-up from Larson HVAC and Plumbing.
All right, so you're going to get the chicken bucket with all those prizes in there. 877-602-9696. All you got to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. It's that easy. 877-602-9696. UtahAdvocates.com.
If you've been in an accident, that's who you call. The Advocates, 801-355-5550. They really will take care of you. If they take your case, they're injury attorneys, personal injury attorneys, and if they take your case, you know you're going to get a good outcome because they're the best.
The insurance company has attorneys. You should have one too.
The insurance company's attorney's job is to keep your money.
Don't try to negotiate with them yourself.
No,
you need an advocate.
That's why you get the advocates involved as soon as possible, and you're never going to write them a check. No money out of pocket from you. They get paid out of your settlement. So give them a call.
Call them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 801-355-5550. And you can also chat with them online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That chat feature can be found at UtahAdvocates.com.
Need some geek news?
So when is Seymour coming? Well, he said he'd be here now. He says he's got some real good stuff for us, stuff that's going to make us some dough.
None of his ideas have panned out so far. You said hiring a personal manager to get us some outside projects would be a good thing.
I know.
You said that we'd start making some extra money.
I know.
Nothing so far, partner. Nil. Nothing. We haven't seen a dime.
Well, Seymour says we're too picky. Says we have to bend a little bit. That's got to be him. Come on in, Seymour.
Hey, that's pretty good. How did you know it was me?
Well, you said you'd be here at this time, and no one else ever visits us.
Yeah, and I could smell your Aqua Velva through the door.
Ah, powerful, ain't it? I love Aqua Velva.
So, Seymour, what kind of stuff have you got for us?
Well, first off, let me tell you, everybody wants a piece of your asses. Radio from Hell is hot right now. Hot! It's positively volcanic. Now, I can get you two volcanic gods a personal appearance fee to MC the grand opening of a new artificial limb store at a strip mall in downtown Nephi.
How much? How much money?
Well, no money. I got you trade for this one. You guys can take your pick of any partial orthopedic appliance you like. If you need full limbs, they want to charge you a little, like cost or something.
Well, I think I can speak for Bill when I say we pass.
Carrie, could we just put this one on hold? I need to speak with Aunt Esther and see if Uncle Clyde's hook is still busted.
All right, that's a maybe. I'll put this one on the maybe pile. Okay, here's the next offer. A big pharmaceutical concern in Santa Quinn.
Utah?
Yeah, Utah. This pharmaceutical company has a brand new hemorrhoid ointment, and they want you boys to be the spokesman. Now, before you say anything, just listen to some ad copy I was formulating in my head as I rode over here on the bus. Hi, we're Carrie and Bill, and being DJs, we spend most of the day sitting on our asses. Boy, do we know about hemorrhoids. Something, 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 vamp, vamp, vamp. So get rid of your hemorrhoids right away with Roid Away.
Roid Away?
Let me guess. No money for this one either? I think I speak for Bill when I say we will not endorse Roid Away for trade. Tell Roid Away to take their proposal and shove it up there.
No, hold on, Carrie. I've been kind of inflamed lately.
It's on the maybe pile. Here's the next deal. The Mighty Morphin Hell Rangers. You two can morph from yourselves into these guys wearing tight leather outfits and football helmets.
Absolutely not. Look at Bill's gut. Do we want our fans to see that gut in tight leather? I think I speak for Bill when I say...
Wait, Carrie. Hey, Seymour, is it pink leather? I just love pink leather.
On the maybe pile. Finally this. You guys know them little Looney Tune Kids cartoons, Teeny Toons or whatever?
Yeah.
Very popular. Little Bobby? Huge. Muppet Babies? The biggest. Well, picture this. Carrie and Bill cartoons with the two of you as little baby DJs getting into all kinds of radio adventures at a grown-ups radio station. It's called Hell Babies. What do you say?
I want to turn this down, but before I do, let me ask Bill. What do you think?
Seymour, would only my cartoon wear a diaper, or could I get to really wear a diaper sometimes?
On the maybe pile.
Maybe pile. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Bald meat is not something I like or want so I'm not sure what I should do with this.
Smash it.
Plus it's got fish eggs on it.
No.
But
Squish it.
I think what I'll do is, okay, squish it.
Squish it.
And will that make it ethical that I can do it?
Yes.
Email
It's
I
now-
have here.
Oh, is it of interest?
It is really.
Emails of interest.
Well, last week we were talking about the Liberace Museum. And had some kind of quaint old pictures of Carrie and I at the Liberace Museum, which doesn't exist anymore, with Dora Liberace. Carrie and I posing for pictures. I was in front of one of his Rolls Royces, and Carrie was with Dora Liberace, gesturing to the largest rhinestone in the world. And Liberace said at one time, "I'd much rather have rhinestones than diamonds."
Why?
I don't know. That's just the
I
kind of
could
guy
have
he was.
more of them.
Yeah, because
probably.
I mean, I mean, there is a certain. You can put them everywhere, and they sparkle.
Nobody really knows.
So we're talking about the museum, and it closed down, but we found out. I did a little research quickly and found out that it still sort of exists, and they will loan out parts of the museum for exhibits and things, and when requested. And part of the museum was in Michael Jackson's old house in Las Vegas. Yeah. And then the other was in I forget what it was, a garage or something. Well, we get this email from Brian Harris. Folks, I found myself with some free time in Las Vegas Sunday. Imagine my surprise when the temporary exhibit at the Nevada Museum was Liberace.
Oh!
And
what are the odds?
he sent us a couple of pictures. He said, unfortunately, there was no Rolls Royce, but if you go to x96.com/live, there are a couple of pictures he sent us. There's Liberace's piano covered with rhinestones.
And his suit covered in rhinestones.
Yeah. And, and there's over there in the corner, this here picture, I think. And then there's he sent another picture, too, of more Liberace costumes. That one in the middle is ostrich feathers.
The pink one?
Yeah. And it's
huge, fabulous.
Look at the huge train behind it. And he would wear that out on stage. It's just astonishing stuff. And then Brian in his email says, is this the opposite, by the way, of things that must go? I mean, where if all three of you talk about something, it comes to pass. That
is a really weird confluence of events.
Coincidence, yeah, that he managed to find Liberace.
Well, and they don't have it out all the time. It's
No.
not like it's a special exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's if you ever get a chance to watch the Liberace, you go find it. Watch that Liberace show with Michael Douglas.
Under the Candelabra.
Is that what it's called? Under the Candelabra? Because it really is quite an accurate portrayal of Liberace's life, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he was an interesting kid. You know, Liberace. I think he's from the Bronx or something like that, or someplace in New York.
He's from Wisconsin, Bill.
Was it Wisconsin?
I just looked it up because I was wondering what Liberace's first name was.
Lee.
Waldzu.
What is
not exactly a name built for showbiz.
What's his whole name?
It's Waldziu.
Waldziu?
Valentino. That tracks.
Okay, Valentino, yeah.
Liberace. His Polish and Italian parents.
Wow. And he I remember when I was a kid seeing a movie that was about his life, I think, that he starred in. Anyway, he was a fabulous entertainer.
He's from Milwaukee. You would think he'd be from somewhere more exotic.
But
says he loves the Kerry Jackson remix of that song. in Kaysville.
In Kaysville. Dang it, Carrie, I had my tape deck all ready and finally was going to get a good recording of that song. Then you ruined it.
No, you made it better. You made it better.
I made it better.
We used to kind of make fun of that song, and
and
I still do.
But as I was listening to it this time, I thought, I kind of like it.
It's a fine little song.
So you were in the category.
Yeah. That's the category I was in right there. Yeah, that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what we got.
Boner recap?
Oh, it is.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
Megan is.
Well, she'll just have to wait a minute. Hang on, Megan. Don't get too anxious.
Okay.
Are you okay? Are you fine?
Yep, I'm great.
Okay. What are you doing?
I just got to my work, so I'm ready to go in after I win the boner today.
Okay.
She's confident she's going to win the boner recap.
I am confident that she will too. I'm not so confident that she's going to have a good day at work. What do you do?
I'm a behavior assistant for an elementary school.
Ooh, geez, you have to handle the bad kids, huh?
Yeah,
Don't say bad kids, Bill.
Oh,
They're
I'm
not
sorry.
bad.
They're misunderstood.
Challenged.
Exactly.
They're misunderstood. We have to find
They're
a way.
amazing.
Yeah. I spent way too much time in your office when I was a kid.
Oh, no. I could probably see that.
Yeah, it's true. Billy, go to the behavior office. But of course, back in those days, the behavior office consisted of a yardstick, which they would apply to your butt.
No, we don't do that anymore.
That's probably a good thing. Megan, I'm going to read these boner candidates. You tell me which one was the winner, and you will win what prize, Gina?
All kinds of prizes. We have a Radio from Hell chicken bucket with a Radio from Hell mug, a T-shirt, a tote bag, and our good friends at Harmon said, well, you need a chicken for that chicken bucket, so they're giving you a gift certificate so you can get a Harmon's rotisserie chicken. They're delicious. Also, you'll get a free AC tune-up from Larson HVAC and Plumbing, a $96 value, which includes a 20-point AC tune-up service and a free whole-home HVAC and plumbing assessment. Go to larsonhvac.com for more.
It's gotten to the point where when I consider roasting a chicken myself, and then I think, why should I do that?
Exactly.
I can just get a rotisserie chicken at Harmon's, and it'll be delicious. So, are you ready to go, Megan?
I am so ready.
Okay. Boner candidate number 1. Well, we're just trying to support our boys in blue, a Texas mother of 3 in a place called Godley, Texas. She pleaded innocent, but it appears that she was not so innocent when she and her husband were arrested for running a prostitution ring frequented by the local cops of the Godley Police Department. Her husband, it was really clear that but she was involved too. And plus, as they did a little investigating, they found that this woman, who's not only the mother of 3, she has 2 previous convictions for prostitution. So, boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2, legitimate reporter or stalker. This is Kash Patel, director of the FBI. He was unhappy with a New York Times report about the benefits that he was giving his girlfriend, the FBI benefits. He provided her with a security detail. He would fly in the FBI private plane from place to place to see her, and he would allow her to fly from place to place in the FBI. In other words, we taxpayers are subsidizing his romance with this so-called country singer. Well, Kash Patel was upset about that reporting, and so he made the FBI, some FBI agent, investigate the reporter. He said, this is tantamount to stalking. The fact that the reporter was gathering facts, it was stalking. No charges were brought against the reporter, but just the fact that Kash Patel was trying to use the FBI to get to her was the boner candidate.
Yes.
And then number 3, someone needs to do something about those pesky bobcats. A central Utah man with a history of poaching-related convictions has been charged with doing it again. He's been caught with several dead bobcats that he was selling. And over the years, apparently he was charged in Nevada some years ago with poaching 50 bobcats. Those were the 3 candidates. Who was the winner, Megan?
even though poachers are awful, it's that creepy alcoholic Patel, number 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're right.
Yep. I was.
Gotta go.
Even be animal cruelty usually wins, but Cash Patel wins boner of the day. Congratulations, Megan. You will just chat with Katie for a second, and she'll tell you how to get your prize. Thank
All
you.
right, hang on. Well, there you go.
Got a little second here.
About that.
1 second or
About
a minute?
About maybe a minute.
Okay. I was so I called Kurt Bester to invite him to our 40th anniversary party.
Your good friend Kurt
Yeah,
Bester.
Mr. Christmas, Kurt Bester, composer, and he told me he was getting ready to go conduct an orchestra up in Ogden. He had written the music for a ballet called The Secret Garden. And apparently he wrote this music 20 years ago, and they had done a ballet performance of it, and they're doing a revival for 2 nights up at the Egyptian Theater in Ogden. And I said, well, that's amazing. He said, yeah, it's really thrilling for me. I get to conduct my own music. And I said, that's great. I'd like to hear some of it, and it's so forth and so on. And he said, Bill, I think you did a commercial for it a long time ago. And I said, really? What? Okay, well, if you say so. I went to his Instagram, and I did the commercial. It's me doing the commercial for Kurt Bester. It's embarrassing that I had no memory.
Bill, you
of
do
that.
a lot of commercials.
And when Kurt Bester was telling me all about this musical, it should have made me think, oh yeah, I know about that because I did a commercial for it. Nope.
40 years.
That's what 40 years will do to you.
Exactly. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages real quick with your big boy news and opinioendo. So stand by for that. Isn't that nice? Mm-hmm. Tracy Aviary.
So relaxing.
It is, isn't it? TracyAviary.org is the website. You can go there and get your tickets, plan your day, or just head on down. Go and see them. 589 East, 1300 South. It's the southwest corner of Liberty Park. If you're looking for something different to do, Tracy Aviary. This is the one. More than 300 birds, representing about 100 species from around the world, not just here, but around the world. And, of course, they got the daily ambassador bird demonstrations. It's a show, and owls and hawks and parrots are going to fly right over your head so close that you're going to feel the breeze from their wings while you learn about their remarkable behaviors, quirky personalities, incredible adaptations. Help them survive in the wild, The birds are highly active in the spring, attracting mates, building their own nests, caring for their young. The whole aviary is coming alive. So learn more, plan your visit, TracyAviary.org. I just like to sit and listen to the birds at the aviary myself. That's what I like to do. Just like that. Yeah. TracyAviary.org is the website.
Hey, this is...
Spine. Spell it with me now. S-P-I-N-E. Spine. And now we'll use it in some dialogue featuring our 2 Utah men, LeVar and LeGrand. Elder LeGrand Ardun Jr. has called his friend LeVar with worries on his mind. Never fails. It's always during my favorite show. Yellow.
LeVar?
Yeah.
It's LeGrand.
LeGrand, how's it going?
I'm a worried man, LeVar. I don't know what to do. It's about Midge.
Well, how is the lovely Mrs. Dunn LeGrand?
Well, LeVar, she ain't herself these days.
What do you mean she ain't herself? Well, who is she then?
Well, she's Midge, but she's not Midge.
Huh?
Well, first off, she's been losing weight, LeVar. She may have knocked off close to 100 pounds. She had to go out and buy a whole new set of moo-moos. And they're designer moo-moos, too. The Don Ho collection.
Well, that is odd, LeGrand.
And she started to wear makeup again.
Huh?
She hasn't worn makeup since we got married, LeVar. A woman with 16 kids doesn't have any place wearing makeup, LeVar.
That is strange.
And it's not even New Skin or Mary Kay, LeVar. It's that kind of makeup that Claudia Schifter wears.
Anything else?
Well, she covered up the I Heart Family Home Evening bumper sticker on the back of the Suburban with one that says, Mean people suck.
Something is definitely up, LeGrand.
I know. So, I've been kind of trying to track down her whereabouts to see what's up.
You mean you've been spying on Midge?
Well, I wouldn't call it spying exactly. Just keeping tabs, like waiting down the street from the house and then following her car.
Spying, that's what that is, LeGrand, spying. Well, did you find out anything?
Well, when she said she was going to Relief Society, I followed her, and she ended up at the Deseret Gym. I think she may be working out, LeVar.
Well, mayhaps she's just trying to get in shape and improve her quality of life. Mayhaps she's tired of being as big as a Winnebago.
She's the mother of all my 16 kids, LeVar. She's not supposed to improve her quality of life. Her role as my spiritual partner is to improve my quality of life.
You find out anything else when you was spying on her?
Well, yesterday I caught her waxing her legs and shaving her armpit hair.
The hell you say? We got big trouble, LeGrand. I'm gonna jump in the truck and be right over. That is, if the truck will start. She might be trying to become a feminist or something worse. She hasn't said anything about, taking night classes or the like, has she?
No. What are we gonna do, LeVar?
Well, we're gonna keep spying on her, LeGrand. Let's just hope that we don't find out that she's going to the symphony or the ballet or nothing like that. Tell you what, though, if we do, you pack them kids up in that Suburban and you ski-daddle out of there.
All right, 9:22. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
the Wasatch Gem Society. Don't miss Utah's biggest gem, mineral, and fossil show, April 24th through the 26th at the Bastion Agricultural Center. That's formerly the Salt Lake County Equestrian Center. Gems, fossils, vendors, food trucks. Bill Allred?
Mm-hmm. I'll be the one saying, they're not rocks, they're minerals, Marie.
Tickets for just $3. Kids 12 and under are free.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Kind of a sad story. Not kind of a sad story. A really sad story to begin here. Wildlife officials in Florida said in a newly released report that dozens of sloths taken from South American rainforests for display at a controversial new tourist attraction in Orlando died in the care of their new owners.
Oh.
An incident report from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission said 31 of the mammals procured from Peru and Guyana by the owners of a forthcoming attraction called Sloth World, which I'm thinking has now been canceled.
I hope so.
Perished in a storage warehouse more than a year ago, between December 2024 and February 2025. According to the report, the facility's then owner, Peter Bandra, told inspectors that 21 two-toed sloths from Guyana were victims of a cold stun after temporary heaters failed. The warehouse had no water or power of its own, Bandra said, and the heaters were run by extension cables from a neighboring building. The other 10 sloths came in a shipment from Peru. 2 were found dead on arrival. The others succumbed to poor health issues after appearing emaciated.
Horrible story.
A battery of cages was found with not to meet strict regulations for the animals' welfare during the August 2025 wildlife inspection. The agency did not issue fines or citations, but the report said the owners received a verbal warning for a captive wildlife discrepancy, as they put it. Torturous conditions these sloths were subjected to are a tragic example of cruel and unethical wildlife trade, said Nicole Barantes, wildlife campaign manager of the World Animal Protection in the U.S. So here's some good news, and what a great idea. White Castle,
Yes.
the hamburgers,
Uh-huh.
little sliders, will install automated Crave and Go kiosks. Crave and Go kiosks serving hot sliders in 1,000 locations.
Not here.
Well, I don't know.
Probably not.
The machines target colleges, corporate campuses, healthcare facilities, and institutional environments where traditional restaurants don't exist. The White Castle Crave and Go orders are prepared for guests on demand, giving on-the-go consumers fast, convenient access to a variety of sliders through a technology-enabled platform, often in locations where a traditional White Castle restaurant is not available.
Is there a little monkey inside that makes them?
What makes
A
you
little
think?
hat?
What makes you think that a monkey can make sliders?
Monkeys can do anything.
Yeah. They have thumbs.
Okay. I don't want a hamburger made by a monkey.
They're very good.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Gina, you would never eat a hamburger made by a monkey. I don't think you'd ever eat a hamburger that came out of a kiosk.
No, I probably wouldn't.
The automated retail expansion aims to reach customers whenever the crave strikes in hospitals and workplaces. So it's like they're going to be vending machines in hospitals. So I'm for it.
I mean, it's a great idea.
Would you try it?
Sure. I mean, the Japanese have been doing this kind of thing for years.
Well, they've got everything in vending.
Yeah.
You can just almost get anything in a vending machine.
There's a White Castle in Vegas, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One of the best cheer programs in the nation is right here in Utah.
Weber State.
Yeah, the Weber State
Oh, really?
Wildcats
I had no idea.
are putting Utah on the map, and they have lots of trophies to back up their titles. Earlier this month, 2 teams from Weber State University, large co-ed and small co-ed. So you got the beefy co-eds and then the petite co-eds.
I don't think that's what they mean.
Is that not what that
means?
means?
It's the number of people. In
I see. They won a big at the National Cheerleading Association competition in Florida. The large co-ed team is made up of 12 males and 8 females, and this was their 10th division win and the 9th consecutive win. So they've won 10, but not all in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They've won 9 in a row. They are undefeated grand champions after beating the other winners in every division. Small co-ed also won for the 3rd time in their division and their 3rd grand championship as well. Kaylee Niederhauser is on the cheer team at Weber State. I just live right over that mountain, so it really is right in my backyard, she said. Whatever that means. She started cheerleading in high school, but never imagined she would be part of this prestigious team. They have coaches, and they are considered athletes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
She said we work very hard at what we do and love it.
And again, the show you should be watching that's cheerleader based. I didn't think it would be for me.
Mm-hmm.
Stumble.
It's very funny.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
Is it a network show or where is it?
Yeah, it's I want to say Fox, but I'm not sure.
Lisa Nagel is facing misdemeanor charges after giving police a false name during a disturbance call in Jensen Beach, Florida on Sunday. When deputies responded to her home, Ms. Nagel slammed the door in an officer's face and was placed in handcuffs. During questioning, police asked her what her name was, and she said, Donald Duck. Now, she was wearing pants, so I don't think it was Donald Duck.
Exactly.
She's a girl.
She is a tattoo artist. She also managed to slip out of the handcuffs. Ms. Nagel was arrested for resisting without violence and providing a false name to law enforcement. Let's see.
Donald has an anger management problem.
Yes.
He really does. He just does fly off the handle, doesn't he?
That's not a good person to invoke when you're trying to...
The Ramones' self-titled debut album has reached its 50th anniversary.
Yep.
It was yesterday, marking 50 years since the first true punk record arrived in 1976. Rhino Records plans physical reissues before year's end. Those specific details are undisclosed. The Punk Rock Museum in Las Vegas will launch an official exhibit July 4th. The celebration will include public and members-only performances, artists' conversations, interactive experiences, guided tours, and community workshops, connecting audiences to the band's lasting cultural impact. The landmark album features such classics as, and I think we played all of these, most of them anyway, Blitzkrieg Bop, Beat on the Brat, Judy is a Punk, I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, Now I Want to Sniff Some Glue, and 53rd and 3rd are the songs on there. And
they're all gone.
Yes, all of the Ramones are gone. Peacock, the network, has canceled development of a Clueless sequel series that would have featured Alicia Silverstone returning as Cher Horowitz. The project was announced for the NBCU streamer in April of 2025, but will not move forward. CBS Studios and Paramount remain committed to the property and plan to pitch it to other networks, given the film's devoted fan base. The series would have followed Cher years after the 1995 movie events.
Well, I would hope.
Well, yeah, because
wouldn't make sense.
Alicia Silverstone is now like in a wheelchair with a shawl, isn't she?
Something like that.
Yeah. The series would have followed Cher years after the 1995 movie events. This marks Peacock's second failed Clueless development.
Which I don't understand, because it's a beloved franchise.
It makes
People
sense.
would watch it.
It's all about making money now. It's not about art.
And finally, this.
Yes.
Liquid Death, the
Water, yeah.
isn't giving away houses with soda running through the faucet. It's pumping out some of the most interesting collaborations, though. For its latest, the brand has teamed up with Pop-Tarts to release Pop-Tarts Carnage, a limited edition low-sugar black iced tea that tastes like frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts.
Oh, it's an iced tea.
Yeah.
I thought it was just flavored water. I thought.
Each can contains B vitamins, no artificial sweeteners, and caffeine. The flavor is now available on Amazon in 6-packs for $8.99, 12-packs for $16.99 while supplies last. Next, Liquid Death previously linked with Fruity Pebbles for its serial criminal collaboration. And whoever wrote this is saying, we would like them to now team up with Bubblicious. Wouldn't that be fun?
I don't know.
All right, so there you go.
That's a bridge too far for me. Weather.
54 right now, going to get up to a high of 63 today. It'll be mostly sunny. A slight chance of showers, but probably not. Overnight low 38, so pretty chilly overnight. Really nice tomorrow. It looks like high of 65, mostly sunny. And then Saturday night, things start to change into Sunday, where we'll have 90% chance of showers Sunday. And those showers kind of hang around through Monday night, it looks like. It's the spring super sale at Big O Tires. For a limited time, get $100 off select sets of tires. Plus, buy 2 oil changes, get 1 free. Warm weather is calling. Make sure your vehicle is ready for every mile at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Listen to Radio from Hell.
Hello there, kiddies. It's me, your old friend, the bookkeeper. And since this is tax season, I knew you'd be dying to hear another tale from the big ledger. Today's story is about a young working woman who has some rather unusual ideas about filing her taxes. Let's have a listen, shall we?
Come on in, Miss Trixie, isn't it?
Whatever you want it to be, sugar.
I was finalizing your return, and I came across some items which the IRS might have some questions about.
Well, I filled out the forms the best I could. What more do you need to know?
You've listed your occupation here as working girl. Well, we all work. Could you be a little more specific?
Well, I thought it seemed a bit more polite than prostitute.
Yeah.
I suppose you could change it to hooker, streetwalker, hoe, escort, chicken rancher, whichever's more correct.
Chicken rancher?
Well, I'm pretty good at raising cows.
No! I think that escort might not flag it on it. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Now, you've listed $8,000 in advertising expenses. This seems a bit excessive.
Well, in my business, you can't make any money if you don't get noticed. So I got these.
Yeah.
38 double Ds. What do you think?
They are very nice. You could put those away now. But advertising?
Well, they sure stop traffic.
Well, why don't we list them as capital assets? Then you can depreciate them over time.
Okay.
What about this $25,000 for office improvements? Didn't you say you were a prostitute? What office?
Well, I had to have a new lamp post put in. You know, the old one did a lousy job of showing off my new capital assets.
We'll come back to that. $12,000 in office supplies?
Condoms.
Oh, well, that offers all the questions I have. Do you realize, Miss Trixie, that you could increase the amount of your return if you had your pimp set up a 401k plan for you?
Hey, that's a great idea.
There you have it, creeps. Another great tale from our ledger. Our working girl sure seems to know the tricks of the trade. Remember, keep good records, or you'll end up paying the IRS to screw you.
Tyler?
Here's Tyler from Utah Audio, the man who was singularly unimpressed when I told him I had a Pioneer rack system.
Not impressed
for
at all,
stereo.
Bill. Not impressed
Pioneer,
at all.
Pioneer. I don't have it anymore.
Good morning, guys.
Hi. My very first stereo, though, was a Magnavox portable stereo with a handle
yeah.
and detachable speakers,
Right.
wired speakers. And you know, it actually served me quite well for a long time.
Right, yeah, we call that an entry-level drug.
Yeah. But boy, the stuff you have at your shop is just like...
It's really amazing stuff.
Never heard music quite that way. And when we were there testing everything out, when you said if you just close your eyes and listen, it sounds like the artist is actually in the room playing for you.
Yeah, that's kind of the goal of a good stereo system. Is it's kind of transportive almost. If you do close your eyes, you're just the artist is your favorite artist is right there in your living room.
I don't think we got into it too much, but if you do live recordings, is it like often, even in just regular stereo systems, you'll hear noises like page turnings and chair scraping and just stuff that goes on during a live. That must just really be incredible on that stuff you have there.
Yeah, you can hear page pages turning of music sheets. You can hear foot pedals on pianos. You can hear the keys actually clicking before the notes actually come out. So all those micro details kind of bring music to life. And like you said, it feels like somebody's right there making music for you.
And it doesn't. And it's also odd that even though you're facing a couple of the speakers that you have, you're not. It doesn't seem it's directional. It seems like it's around you. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I mean that's a really good speaker when it kind of envelops you. It almost sounds like surround sound, but it's just still two stereo speakers, and it's an experience. Yeah.
The you were telling us. I think I forget the brand name, but they're made in Provo.
Yeah, Wilson Audio speakers are
Wilson?
Wilson Audio. There's the top brand that we carry, and it's probably the best speaker in the world, really, I think.
In the world?
Yeah.
Okay.
We carry some of the best brands in the world, from electronics to speakers, but we also carry what I call entry-level hi-fi, because there's entry-level stuff out there in the world, but this is entry-level hi-fi. So even that, if you're getting an entry-level system from us, it sounds phenomenal.
And when you buy a system from Utah Audio, I assume you come and set it up.
Yeah, we can set it up. We do that. We'll do the speaker placement because the room and how you place the speakers in the room does matter, so we can help with that.
Also, you want to see you want to go into the room and make sure this is where it should be. And, that's terrific.
Yep, that makes a big difference. And so you can do it yourself if you're somewhat experienced, but if you want us to come and place the speakers and get it tuned up, we can do that.
Say I buy a system, just an entry-level system, and I want it in the, let's say, the living area, the living room area, where sometimes you watch TV, but sometimes you'll just sit on the couch and listen to music or something. Sure. And how does it work? So you'll tune it to that room.
Yep.
But if you want to sort of crank it up and you can listen to it while you're in the kitchen too. I would assume.
Yeah, that's exactly my personal home system. Is I can sit and listen to the news, or I can listen to amazing music sitting having a glass of wine, or around the corner in the kitchen while it's cranking up in the other room. I have music in the whole house.
Yeah, that's just phenomenal. And I assume you have customers that want you to set up stuff that will play in different rooms of the house as well.
Yeah, we can do that as well. We do traditional stereo systems, or we can do music through the whole house, where you can have it.
Well, that was another question that we got was, do you do TV sound systems?
Yeah, TV, home theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
we do all that stuff. The stereo part of it is our differentiator, because there's lots of people that do home theater. But we do it, and we can do it with really high-end stereo gear.
And you were also saying that it's people, for some reason, they want to come in and they want to listen to loud heavy metal type music, but the best sound is not that kind of music necessarily, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you can make that sound good.
Yeah, you can make almost anything sound good. That comes down to the recording quality, and you never know. There could be a rock band that is recorded really well and it sounds unbelievable. Every now and then you'll put on a track and it just sounds flat. And you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
And it's more to do with the recording value. But yeah, rock and roll, heavy metal, country, maybe.
So this maybe
a little.
So this event tomorrow night. What can you tell us about? I mean, it is a sold-out event.
Yeah.
But what do we got planned?
So it's going to be a unique wine tasting. I've been wanting to do this for about 2 years, and I've been trying to get Jimmy to do this, and he's excited about doing it. And it's
he's really excited.
Unique pairing, because there's always pairings with wine with food, and there is scientific research that you pair music with food or wine, it can enhance the flavors. So I did some research on that and read about it, and I thought we should do this. And it just
I'm excited to try it.
A couple of years, yeah. It should be fun.
So we have Jimmy has picked the wines, and we have picked songs, each of us, to pair with those wines.
Yep.
And so this is going to be quite an experiment.
These aren't like our favorite songs. They're songs that are specifically.
Yeah, we've curated. We've curated a playlist for each wine.
I know the one that I picked is in my playlist, so I know that.
I like all. There were 3 songs. One of them was Dave Brubeck, Take 5, which I really like. I like that a lot. And then there was The Doors, Riders on the Storm. I forget what the other one was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But they I liked all of those songs. So
yeah.
Now, how did a guy like you get into high-end stereo business? Where did that all start?
But it was almost by accident, because you can't really go to school for this,
right?
So I kind of liked stereo for my whole life. I was working in the outdoor industry my whole life, so like kayak guide, ski instructor, just outdoors. And I went into a shop one day, and after chatting with him for a little bit, he just looked at me kind of weird and said, "Hey, do you want a job?"
You look like you could use a job.
And yeah, I don't know why, but that's how it started. I said, yeah, I want to do something different, and this is something I've always loved, and it's the only way to get into it is just to do it, try by fire and learn as you go. And I've been doing it almost 20 years now.
Oh, that's a great, and as you go along, you just learn more and more and more.
More and more each day.
And it's probably, the industry changes probably quite rapidly.
Yeah, I kind of joke that my 20 years of experience literally means nothing, because tomorrow I'll be
something new.
Yeah, I'll be like, what? Why doesn't this work now?
There's always new tech showing up.
Yeah.
So you can go to utahaudio.com or just stop by and see Tyler, and he'll
anytime
he'll show off his stuff to you.
Happy to just have you sit and listen to some music for a few minutes.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean, the systems sell themselves. You don't have to pressure anybody.
Nope. It's just fun to sit and listen to music anytime.
And what's your address?
1441 East Fort Union Boulevard.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys. See you tomorrow. Awesome.
Looking forward to it. All right. We will take a break. We'll play a song, and after that song, we'll crawl towards the exits. Oh, it's Boner of the Week as well. So Dave will be here. Lim Jewelers, Gina.
We love local businesses, locally owned businesses like Utah Audio, and Lim Jewelers is another great example of that. It's the Lim family. It was the Lim family 75 years ago when they started.
Larry Lim's dad started it.
And it is still, when you go into Lim Jewelers there at 574 East Fort Union Boulevard, you're going to talk to a Lim family member. And Mother's Day is a perfect time to go in and talk to them about jewelry. I think you should look at custom jewelry for mom for Mother's Day. Get something special made just for her. Sometimes it's like maybe you have grandma had a ring and it's the style of it not quite right. They can reimagine it for you. Or you can just start from scratch with something new. They also have a lot of stuff just in their case that is just beautiful. Go in and see them. I think you will be able to find something for mom there. One-of-a-kind custom pieces, wide selection of ready-to-go options for every budget. They'll wrap it for you really nice.
Yes, they do.
So go see them, Lim Jewelers, 574 East Fort Union Boulevard.
Hey, this is Travis.
Hello, X96. Oh, hello, Bert. Bert, calm down, okay? Look, hang on a sec, okay? We'll talk to you on the speakerphone. Hang on just a second. Bill, it's Bert.
Oh, man. Bert, again? That's the third time this week.
Come on now. The guy's going through some real tough stuff right now. We may be the only friends he has left.
Well, why can't he call and cry to Dom?
Dom DeLuise has deserted him, too. I mean, look, let's talk to him. I mean, he's really hurting.
Oh, all right. Put him on the speakerphone.
Okay.
Hi, Bert. It's Carrie and Bill.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Bet you're real excited about that Cop and a Half movie finally coming out, Bert.
Bill, Cop and a Half has been out for a year, and it was a stiff. Bert, I saw that movie. It was great. I bought my own copy. You were great. That kid sucked.
Yeah, sorry, Bert.
Thank you.
Well, hey, how's Lonnie doing?
Bill, Lonnie dumped him some time ago. Don't listen to him. She's a lying bitch, Bert. You're better off without her. And she looks like hell. Yeah, she looks like a mortician does her makeup.
Yeah, she looks awful, Bert. Not like you. You look great these days.
Yeah.
Saw you on Evening Shade the other night, Bert. Hey, you doing something different to your hair?
Jesus, hair fell out years ago. Nobody can tell, Bert. It looks great, very natural.
Oh, yeah, it's very nice. You must be paying big money for those rugs.
Oh, listen, Bert, I'm real sorry. I mean, you call us up so that we can cheer you up, and, well, I just don't think we're doing a very good job.
No.
Bert, is there another old friend that you can call?
I know, Bert. You ought to call Dinah. What's Dinah Shore doing?
Way to go, Einstein. Dinah Shore has been dead for months.
Oh. Well, how about we have him call Sally Field? Is she still alive?
You idiot.
So when Muhammad was little, I found him on the floor with an ant trap in his mouth, and I panicked and I called Poison Control. We had a file at Poison Control because I often had to call it for Muhammad. And the guy that I talked to at Poison Control, first of all, he said he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Kid can suck on an ant trap and he'll
Won't kill
be
him.
okay.
Mhm.
But he said it's like it's a thing. Little kids love the smell of ant traps because they use something that smells like peanut butter in it. And little to a baby crawling on the floor, it smells like a snack.
I've never smelled an ant trap, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
I always put the ant traps in like cupboards and things, not
Yeah.
just had them out like that.
Yeah.
Of course,
They're
I've never
like,
had
you know-
kids to worry about that,
Yeah.
but I've always had pets around, and
Now,
so
you
I
had
always
Sorry,
stick
Terry.
them somewhere where the dog or the cat can't get
Yeah.
to it. You know, so I thought more about it having animals than people do having kids.
Yes.
Yes.
You had a file on an open file at Poison Control because we have one here too, but mainly my wife has it because of me. So
Bill keeps
Yeah.
putting things in his mouth.
I put stuff in my mouth that I shouldn't all the
Oh,
time.
I thought you said she was trying to poison you. I
No,
thought
no,
that's where
no,
you
no,
were.
no. At least I don't think she is.
So we have a garage fridge.
Fridge in the garage.
Fridge in the garage. And usually the way you get a garage fridge is you get a new fridge for the house
Yeah,
and
and
you
your old-
move the old one
usually, yeah,
to the garage.
My mother had the Philco refrigerator that we had when I was a little kid. She had that in the garage. It was still working.
Well, Joe learned that, my husband, that there are actual refrigerators
Meant for the garage?
Meant for the garage,
Oh.
and here's why.
Okay.
Especially up in Huntsville at the farm.
Well, yes.
It gets really, really cold. And a traditional refrigerator that is meant for your kitchen is used to operating between, I don't know what the temperature range is, but a normal temperature range.
That's why my garage fridge is weird.
Yes, because...
Well, how is it weird?
Well, because they will shut off.
Yeah.
Because it's cold. And you think, well, that's fine. But what happens is it can get warm inside.
Yes. And there are sections where it's, cold and not cold and,
So Costco has a garage. It's made specifically for
the
extreme temperatures like that. And so we just had one delivered up at the farm. And I'm so glad because Joe gave me a beef update. You know how we're working through the beef.
And I'm willing to help.
Well, because I think you might have to because so we bought half a cow.
Yeah.
Here, and you know that Joe has a spreadsheet.
You know
where he
which half
keeps-
you bought?
The left, I think.
Okay.
Where he keeps track of what we have. So here's what we have right now. 51 pounds of ground beef.
Wow.
1 brisket, 1 tri-tip, 2 chuck roasts.
You got gypped on the brisket.
Well, we've eaten
okay.
some. This is just what we have left. 2 packs of short ribs, 3 packs of stew meat, and 1 eye of round, which is probably going to be for chicken fried steak.
Okay.
So we have a lot of beef still, is what I'm saying. So if you guys want that, and that's where it's living in the garage fridge. So if you guys want some more,
You just want to give us a key to the garage?
just come get whatever you want when you want it.
Give me a key to the garage and I'll help you out.
Okay.
There you go up there.
But
Nothing I like better than free meat.
But just interesting that there's a specific. I didn't know there was such a thing.
I didn't know that either.
I don't. The only thing I think we just kept beer in it.
Well, yeah. So there's a fridge part where we have drinks, and then there's a freezer part where we're working through the beef.
I think what you need is a tap.
Just on the outside.
Isn't that what? Isn't it?
No.
Yeah, that's what it says.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, boner of the week. Let's do it.
Oh, Dave the Flower Guy is here. So let's do that. Hi, David. How are you today?
Fine.
How's the weather out there? A little chilly?
Yeah, chilly.
That's why you're wearing your astronaut outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that jacket. That's a great jacket. Dave the Flower Guy is here. We have Dave select the boner of the week every week, and it has been almost for the past 40, probably 30 years. Close to 30 years, anyway. Dave has been doing this.
We'll go with that, sure.
Yeah. We go with about close to 30.
Yeah.
Here are the boner candidates, Dave. You are the best qualified person to tell us which one is the worst of these. Number 1 from Monday. She is the best person to ask this question and probably the best person to answer it, too. Representative Lauren Boebert asking, why is everybody in Congress so horny? she should know.
Look in the mirror, Lauren.
Boner candidate number 2 from Tuesday. Hey, kids, good news. Nicotine is healthy. These are influencers like Tucker Carlson among them, claiming that nicotine, the kind that comes in these pouches and stuff, the, what do they call them?
Zins.
What is it? Zin, yeah. He has his own brand of them as well. But this nicotine is healthy. It helps your male vitality. It sharpens your wit and all of that, they say. Good news, kids. Take some nicotine. It'll be good for you. Number 3 from Wednesday, 1,000 dead so far. Let's see if we can get those numbers up. Pete Hegseth, the U.S. Secretary of Defense, announcing that the military no longer requires an annual flu vaccine for its service members. No longer requires a flu vaccine for people who live in close quarters, people on submarines, people in barracks. Now you can get one if you want, but we're not requiring you to. Boner candidate number 4 from yesterday. We think we found the dumbest member of Congress, and then a new one just pops up. This is Representative Clay Fuller. He's a new congressman from Georgia, and he was getting into a beef with a hotel desk clerk. And he said, you know, I'm from the state of Georgia. I'm an important person. I'm from a state that was named after President George Washington, and George Washington invented freedom.
Literally.
Yeah. No.
George was a baby.
King George II was who the state of Georgia was named after. But that you would think a congressman from Georgia would know that, but no. And boner candidate number 5 from today, legitimate reporter or stalked. The FBI investigating a reporter because Kash Patel didn't like the reporting it was doing on him. So there you go. 5 candidates. One of them is worse than the rest. Which one?
Number 3.
That would be 1,000 dead so far. That's the flu shot thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Pete Hegseth. Way to go.
Thank you, David.
2 more years of that.
Yeah,
I
well,
hope
maybe.
not.
Pete Hegseth might not be around that long.
Fingers crossed. All right, let's do the promo and get out of here. We hope you're enjoying Melania Trump's birthday weekend.
Oh, yes. Celebrations galore for our wonderful First Lady.
Let us escort you into the celebration this weekend.
Don't let anyone deny you a good time.
Be best, everyone.
Then elect to join us, Radio from Hell, Monday morning here on X96.
All right. That's a fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Cranberry sauce.
Nick is next.
Kicking off nothing but great tunes for